All right. We are live. Let's go. Okay, let me pull this up. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing on this fine evening or morning or afternoon, depending on where you are? What's up, Raz? Wait, let me put up the chat in a more convenient spot. There we go. I think I found a more convenient spot. You're doing good? That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Okay, so I just want to do a really short stream today because this game seemed really interesting, and I wanted to just break it down. Now, I haven't actually watched this game yet, so I kind of wanted to, break it down live. And, I was like, you know what, may as well take you guys on for the journey. Because, yeah, it's going to be a journey, I think. So, it's 11:40 for you? Yeah, same for me, CST. This was a sick game, really. Okay, I'll trust you, Blue. I'll trust you. But, okay, before we start, just a quick shout out to my Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube, you guys should be able to get a link to the Twitch in the description. Basically, soon I'll probably only live stream on Twitch, just because I think it's a better viewing experience. And I think if I were to stream any other stuff outside of breakdowns, it's probably also going to be on Twitch. So yeah, drop me a follow there, and maybe I'll see you there in the future. But until then, let's get started. So, NRG versus 100 Thieves. A very interesting series. So I actually caught the first match, but I didn't get to watch the last two. Now, it started off interesting because 100 Thieves were actually dominating NRG at the start, which is very odd because, NRG are the favorites to win. And they eventually took the first map. So it's like, okay, what's going on? Is NRG really washed? And then Lotus came. Now, I didn't watch Lotus, but I'm just literally reading the numbers up here. 13-10. The game score, pretty close. So, but NRG did manage to win the map. But barely. It was a pretty close match. And then Breeze hit. 13-2 NRG. And not only that, Mada, NRG's main duelist, is on Harbor. I'm like, dude, what is going on, dude? Imagine you put your duelist player on Harbor. And, Keiko is also known for his duelist too. But for the team, he's generally been playing Sentinel and just, other roles. Mostly Sentinel, actually, because NRG really like double initiators. So this was like a change up. And they dominated. So what happened? I have no idea. So I'm going to figure it out tonight. All right, give me 1 second. Something just flashed over here, and I want to make sure that nothing bad has happened. Is the stream still on, guys? I think it's still good, but I want to double check. Ooh, is that a follow alert? Blue, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's see. Okay, cool. I think it's still good. I'm pretty sure it's still good. All right, anyways. So, let's get started. It's going to be a short and sweet stream. All right. Let's get it. And we're going to take this nice and slow, just so we can really parse out what happened this game. Okay, so let's look at it. The team comps. So both teams are running double controller, as we can see. Both teams are running a Sova, both teams are running KO, and both teams are running a Jet. So it is a mirror matchup. In other words, the better team will win. So it's pretty cool. Breeze, double initiator. This reminds me of the good old days when Sova KO used to be meta. But I guess it's meta again. Double initiator, double, what's it called? Double controller, double walls, and then a Jet. We're back to playing the Jet. All right, let's see what's going on. NRG on attack. 100 Thieves on defense. 100 Thieves. No one's contesting a main. Instead, looks like they're contesting mid. Kale is pointing this away. Is it because he's going to flash mid? He might be flashing high up mid. I don't know if that's possible. I don't really know how high the buildings are. I haven't played Kale on this map in a long time. But it looks like he has a flash line up for mid. So I think 100 Thieves are going to fight mid, or they've got some kind of trap set up mid. And then we also see this wall. So this wall is great for holding mid control, and it delays an elbow push, and it helps Under Thieves scale out. I have a little pen. If they want to retake with this wall, they can scale out this way, and it's just a great retake wall. And it's decent for stall too. So with that being said, let's get started. Now, something I do find interesting though, actually, is why does 100 Thieves have both their controllers towards B side? And can Harbor, from this position, smoke a main? I don't actually know. It seems a bit far. But I think it's probably because NRG wants... What does Harbor have? Bang has Cove. Okay. And Viper, Cryo, probably bought Smoke. So I'm guessing Cryo probably smoked the choke, or... Can't really see it. But whatever. Either way, they have double controller towards B. So a lot of smokes that they can just funnel in over here. The problem is nothing A. And NRG are hitting exactly where 100 Thieves are not contesting. So this is pretty dope. Let's see what happens. All right. Notice that Scuba waited till the last second to wall A. It does kind of Okay, wait.
Did you catch that? I mean, I guess, like,
oh, that knife's gonna be huge. Holy crap, that's all 5. That's all 5. Everyone's rotating. All 5 scanned. Yeah, no smokes at the choke. Oh no, there's a one-way here. Okay. So actually, Harbor can reach A main. Got it, because of the one-way. So the one-way was just a fake pressure, while everyone else contests mid and stack towards B side. Alright, well, NRG get the free sight. Alright, how's the retake gonna look? Any util? They have a wall. Bang, cuts it in half. Get it, bang. Anyways. Okay. I think the wall came slightly early. Whoa, what the heck happened? Whoa!
You can't see any of those people.
Oh my god.
I've actually been saying a lot
what is going on, guys? It shouldn't be winnable for Asuna. Yeah. Very nice for NRG. What happened? Yep, all good. Having a 36% headshot in silver, a red flag. Hawk, my question to you is, are you hard stuck silver? That will determine everything. Okay. Let's actually figure out what the heck happened. Alright, first let's look at this mid take. Flash, yep, so KO flash, double peek mid. Bang, doesn't see anything, they start walking out. Timotino has already popped his dash. Not really sure if I'm liking this. This is like a really hard read on the dash, right? Because you already have a flash. I don't think you have to pop dash this early, but maybe it's in hindsight. Right? He doesn't know if he's going to get a fight.
Did you catch that? I mean,
great knife. Gets all 5 players. Knife on NRG. Doesn't get anyone, so they know this is cleared. That's a big thing. This knife clears this angle. So now they don't need to worry about it when they scale up. So it's a great molly from Asuna. And then let's look at the 100 Thieves, right? They know all 5 players of NRG are A. They're probably going to play full retake. So what utils do they have? They have a flash, they have a recon, they have a wall. So these 3 pieces of util should be saved for the retake. Now what does NRG have? Double sheriffs. Okay. So they have a recon, and then everyone's just gonna fight. You have a dash, and they have what? Mada has util. Okay. Okay, Jet dashes out. I don't know about that. I think it's a wasted piece of util from Asuna. I mean, maybe he was trying to delay the push, right? Slow down the push a little bit, but I just don't think it got much value. You may as well save it for the retake, right? Okay, NRG starts planting. It's quite nice that Bang fully cleared bottom mid to see if there's anyone wrapping, but then it seems like, nah, bro, we need you. Like, we can't have you flanking. So fair enough. You know, he's got a wall for the retake for his team. So that's fair. All right, spikes planted. What utils do we got? Ethan has a flash, and 100 Thieves have only a wall. All right. So everyone's grouped up. Everyone's ready. I don't think they had to. I don't think. Yeah, again, I don't think Bang had to rush this, dude. Because he's walling all the way from mid, right? Why not just like walk up over here and then wall? Right? I don't really see the need to do this. And the wall came early, right? I think they just mistimed the wall. Ideally, it should be like a second, like maybe like 2 seconds before NRG's wall drops. That's when they should wall out. So there's that. Now what is this? Keiko knows, okay, or NRG's calling, okay, yo, they walled. The aiming players are like, yo, we can't see. They could scale up. So it's kind of nice. Mada gave Keiko a smoke to play around. That is very nice. That's very, very nice. So now Keiko actually has some cover. He's literally bobbing and weaving, dodging bullets. So while Keiko's trying to stay alive in this smoke, it's 2-2-1 on this retake. Okay, it's pretty good. Mada gets 1. How does he get 1? How does he get 1? How indeed does he get 1? Was it completely... I heard a flash. Was that Ethan's flash? That was definitely Ethan's flash. Okay, so it looks like Mada just literally spammed for fun. Because there's nothing he can do, right? There's really nothing he can do. He spammed a few bullets because Ethan's about to flash. He's spamming. Ethan pop flashes out. Dude, Mada kills 2 through the smoke. Okay. So there's a little bit of luck. We should watch the replay, but there seems to be a little bit of luck here. But nice flash from Ethan. Simultino does not get flashed at all and kills Ethan. Okay, so now, what's going on now? Now it's 4v3. 4v3. All of 100 Thieves are now funneled here because they don't want to challenge this smoke. No one wants to run through this smoke because they have no util, right? No one wants to run through. These guys got spammed. These 3 just have to path this way to here. Oh my goodness. Another one, dude. Mada just gets 3 spam kills. I mean, I don't even know, dude. And then, yeah, Keiko's just trying to survive backside. Gets 1. Asta jump peaks. I feel like he should have just swung, TBH. He should have just swung. His teammate was swinging here. I don't think he had to jump peek. Maybe he jump peeks first and then his teammate swing. But a little bit disorganized. But I'm gonna be honest here, this round really... Okay, I don't think 100 Thieves played the retake super well just because they could have saved util. The pathing was fine from 100 Thieves. And I think NRG just got lucky. TLDR. Yo, my God, it's PJ. What's up, man? How have you been, dude? It's been a hot second. Long time no see, dude. Long time no see. How have you been?
That's the source as things stand, but
you have seen none of these people, Mada? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, nothing more to say. You know, we can break it down all we want, but he just got 3 spam kills. So, a little bit lucky. You know, obviously there's a little bit of skill. There's like a little bit of skill because you need to know where to pre-aim. You need to know the timing, right, of when you should be spraying. And it's just nice for him, right? He knows there's people going to be retaking from here. After he gets these 2 kills, he's like, all right, well, Keiko's holding back sight. So the only 2 chokes that 100 Thieves can retake from are either through here or through here. So he literally just spam left, got 2, spam the middle, got 1. We'll take it. We'll take it. Headshot percentage got nothing to do with your gameplay. Bang. Are you talking to Hawk? I think headshot percentage is a slightly overrated stat, but it's still a good stat. It's a bit overrated though, for sure. Been doing all right. All right, well, that's good to hear. Better than doing bad. I'm doing good. We're just grinding out some content, having a good time. I'm testing out streaming, dude. It's a good time. I don't think I'm gonna be one of those streamers who can stream for like 8 hours straight. Like those guys are machines. But yeah, I do want to dip my toes into it. You know, like talk to the community a bit more. But yeah. Is it Priyansh? Hello, man. What's up? You tag that took me away from balance. I didn't know you've been on that grind. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. I feel that, dude. For a long time, I've also been like, you know, kind of in and out of Valorant. Oh, that's a Twitch alert. Let's see. I think it's Young Gooey. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I just reinstalled last night. Oh, you don't know what you're getting into, man. I think the season is actually just about to end, so I guess you came back at the right time.
There's two things though. It's Mada obviously killing.
But okay, let's dial in. So NRG, just one pistol. They can buy. They got 2 rifles, a marshal, and 2 are saving guns. So if NRG can keep at least 3 guns into the next round, then these 2 will be able to buy rifles on their bonus, and it's just going to be a banger. So, such a good pronunciation for non-Indian person. Oh my god, dude. I feel like I gotta pronounce it right yet. Wait. Priyansh. I think that's as close as I'm gonna get. I'm sorry. But glad to hear I'm doing okay. Watching from work. Hey, well, I'm glad to keep you. I'm glad you're entertained. Hopefully, we appreciate the quality instead of the duration. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I would definitely prefer to do these like short yet sweet streams rather than like the super long streams. Just because as an introvert myself, I got limited stamina here. But anyways, okay, dial in. So interesting buy. I mean, this is like very typical for NRG. Something that I do notice is they opt to get 2 phantoms on Breeze, which has a lot of like long range angles. So it's just interesting to see where they lean on this. So I guess for phantoms, you can spray down armorless people better. The first bullet accuracy on the phantom is technically better than the vandal. Of course, the only downside is there's no one-shot headshot for long ranges. But still, I agree. Phantom supremacy. All right, knife. Shot close. It scans only bang. Whoa, okay, I remember this knife. This knife will scan 4. All right, dude, 4 scanned. 100 Thieves immediately push out B main. However, there's one player. Oh my god, dude, look at this ping. Oh, dude, look at that ping. That is 100 Thieves ping. They know that there's a guy here. They know that there could be a guy here. All right? So, let's see what happens. They walk out. NRG, they just cut noise. They're just holding for pushes. They know 100 Thieves might do something because they're saving. Oh my god. Oh my god, jump scare. Okay, now the good thing about this is when you're doing a weird buy like this, if you're going to have a lurker, you need to make sure the lurker doesn't have a gun. Because Scuba only had a deagle or a sheriff because of situations like this, right? Like imagine if he had a phantom, then the round's over. So, all right. So because Scuba just died, he's like, yo, there's 3 pushing out B main. NRG are like, okay, well, A's weak then. Let's just hit. So boom, recon, Kiko dashes out with the Marshal, not optimal, but honestly, if he dashes in with the Phantom, it is also a little bit risky because if he dies, he's just gifting a Phantom. All right, when you're playing on Breeze, always plant on the open because this is the best plant spot. Okay, and now 100 Thieves are retaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spotted. 4 spotted, 1 unknown. The last guy. Oh, he went through vents. So they must have heard the door. Maybe.
3 players group once again in the same spot as we saw in the pistol.
Okay, well, Keiko just picks up Austin from all the way back here. Oh, okay, big flash. I think that was Ethan's flash, right? Flash for Keiko to repeat. Oh. Ah, okay, wait, let's watch it again. I think everyone got flash. Maybe everyone except for Keiko? Wait. What? Okay, so Keiko gets scanned. 100 Thieves, they know Keiko's sight. A nice wall from Bang. A flash, pop flash. Bang. Ah. He gets pre-fired. Okay. So he just gets pre-fired. Keiko peeked with the flash. I think he peeked slightly early. And then he just got pre-fired and dies. Honestly, great proactive play from NRG. Just unlucky he peeked slightly too early. Okay, 1 flank, 3 sight. NRG are wary of the flank. Whoa. What? What? This wall?
We go. Nice.
Surely this is a terrible wall, right? Surely this is an awful wall. Because, like, you know, now Under Thieves have to, like, swing through their own wall to defuse, and NRG can just, they just have full sight line of the spike. Very odd.
Flash play off there. Chico's felled, even though
Okay, crowd dies on the flank.
This is all of the thieves. They're very susceptible to this.
They
Smolly.
burn.
That'd be very, very challenging to defuse here.
Yeah. Maybe if Cryo gets the kill in a world where something crazy could have happened.
Even though wins that one out handily.
So usually when you're saving, right, you want to save util, because you don't want to rebuy it for next round. But Vora's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna drone through this wall. I'm gonna drone through our own dog shit wall just so we can get the line. Oh no, dude. Oh no. And then the wait. Yeah, and then they have to cove to scale 4 to try to defuse, and they're like, yo, where's the spike? Okay. Anyways, things are looking a little bit suspicious on the 100 Thieves side. However, NRG, they keep 2 guns. It's not bad. A lot of damage from 100 Thieves, so great damage. Unfortunately for them, fortunate for NRG, they did keep 2 rifles. So they'll take it. Yeah, very important kill in the flank. Nice kill from Brock. Bang, okay. The wall is great to punch spike and harbor smoke to diff. Spike and harbor smoke. I can't say I completely understand that, but if there's tech, I am completely open to it. Can you do a video on the Sentinels 100 Thieves game that went 1917? One, it sounds like a banger of a match, and maybe one day I'd be down to like watch it on stream. You know, break it down on stream. But to make an actual video on that, no, absolutely not. Holy crap, that is a game. Like, imagine how long that would take to produce. To break down every single round. Like, dude, these 12-round videos already take forever. And now it's an OT game, dude. Like, oh, that's going to be so hard. Are you a full-time creator, or is this a side gig from your main job? That's a good question, Gooey. So technically, I am a full-time creator. So, actually, not even technically. No, I am a full-time creator. Yeah. So I make YouTube videos. I do events in Solve Academy, which I would definitely recommend you guys check out. !Academy if you're on Twitch, or I believe it's in the description if you're on YouTube. Basically, it's my private community where I do weekly events. I give you guys coaching so you guys can get some tailored advice. And we're just like a wholesome community full of people who want to improve and take their game to the next level. And of course, all the money that I get from Solve Academy goes directly back into my videos because, man, these videos are quite expensive to make. Anyways, I remember there was a follow earlier, right? Noki, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, man. And King Slayer, I don't think I thanked you yet. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Man. Okay, so now Under Thieves are on a full buy. Okay, versus look at NRG's buy, dude. Because 2 players saved and just bought pistols last round. Look at their bonus, dude. What a banger bonus. So this is anyone's round, basically. Now, of course, Under Thieves loadout is slightly better. Also keep in mind, Mada won off his harbor ult. Very important. So keep a lookout on that. All right, what's going on? Looks like NRG are spreading out. They're gonna smoke here. Looks like an A split. So it looks like they're going to hit A through mid with Sova solo joining A. So because NRG already went through A main 2 rounds in a row, now if you're 100 Thieves, you're really dialed in on A main, right? So that's something to keep in mind. Oh, let's look at 100 Thieves, right? Look at this, the triple post A main. Okay, so there's one wing here. No one's going to contest A main. Everyone's playing back to, I think, dodge the knife probably. And then they're just going to post and just kill everyone they see. So let's see. Boom, knife doors, counter knife. The counter knife is a little bit early, but... Ooh! Ooh! Ethan! Oh, come on, keep going, Ethan, keep going. I mean... And that's with a bulldog, guys. That's with a bulldog. Okay, I mean... we just had to replay that because that was the entire round. So, while these guys are running up mid, they're droning A main. So it's pressure on both sides, but if you're Under Thieves, you don't actually know which side is heavier on the split. Now, if you're NRG, you're really hoping that the A main conditioning you've done before is getting value. So if you're Under Thieves, you're worried that there might be like an entire team behind this drone. Okay, and then notice that he's joining a bit far back. He wants to be safe. So now, what's happening mid? Wait, what? Ethan flashes. Oh, bong bong. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So here's the actual strat. It's not an A split. It's a fake A split. NRG drones A main. They also run up with the jet smoke, flash through doors. So both initiators are solo, I guess duo faking a split, while these two get inside the smoke to try to pick off a rotator, while Scuba over here, it's Scuba, right? While Scuba over here holds for a B main push, because Under Thieves have done it on their save round. So, very interesting. Now, of course, the fake worked way better than expected. What did it do, right? Before, Under Thieves were triple posted A main, but because of all this noise everywhere, they split up. And so, off this drone, these two reposition, close A main, Banks walls it off. I'm not really sure if I agree with this wall, per se. But at the same time, I mean, I guess better safe than... no, I don't agree with the wall. I think if you're already one-weighing this, do you really also need to have this wall here? And especially if you hear so many players mid, right? You hear the KO mid, you hear the Jet Smoke mid. What else do you hear? Do they know Harbor's mid? They don't. They only know there's a Cove here. But they know at least there's two mid, Jet and KO, right? I think this is just a bit too fast. But the big thing is everyone on 100 Thieves split up. So that's the difference. And because they split up, Ethan got a 1v1. He won the 1v1. These two are now a little bit disconnected. So Timotino, he's like, shit, I need to help Asuna. Bang is like, wait, we need to hold A main. What's going on? Timotino gets one tapped. I mean, just a great peek from Ethan. And then it's 1v1. I mean, like, Bang knows he has to take this 1v1. Because he's like, dude, everything's collapsing. I have to take this fight. He takes the fight, loses. And, yeah, and that's A site. And now they're like, oh, okay, well, we'll take it. Recon back site, clears yellow, and now they're vibing. Plants the best plant. Scuba is holding for a flank. Very nice of Scuba. Recon bottom mid, so Scuba knows there's at least one mid, and it's going to be Sova. And I think that should be a save. Let's get forward a bit. All right, this is NRG's bonus, so they have money to spend. But it looks like they won't hunt. They just grab rifles, and now everyone's posted, and everyone saves. Okay, cool. All right, I mean, honestly, great round from Ethan. Bang of a round. Huge bonus conversion. This is a video. This is definitely a snowball out of control moment. And now NRG have... Oh my god, that sounds like a big sound. What's that? What kind of Twitch alert is that? Young Gooey with the Prime. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. It means a lot, so I appreciate the Prime. Okay. Let me pull up the chat again. Okay, cool. All right, what's next? Okay, so because 100 Thieves have lost so many rounds in a row, even though they did lose their full buy, they actually have decent money. So Cryo and Vor can actually both afford rifles and still have enough for a full buy next. And Timotino has a Bucky because Buckies are OP. Where's he going to play? He's going to play close B main with the Bucky. Okay. It's a high risk, high reward because like a Bucky is absolutely useless on this map because there's a lot of long range fights, but you can still isolate close range fights, right? Like close pre-main. So it's just kind of a gamble.
Assortment of weapons here.
All right. Oh, I really like, dude. I need to play KO on this map, dude. KO does feel really good on Breeze. So I'm really happy that teams are picking up KO again.
For 100 Thieves, I'll say that much.
All right, off rip, both teams harbor smoke A main. Now, these are just ghost smoke for both teams. Dude, look at this NRG. Everyone's posted deep. Everyone is posted. They're expecting 100 Thieves to make an eco push. So everyone just defaulting. They're posted. Light knife B doesn't scan anything. So 100 Thieves are like, okay, well, they're not gathered B.
Delayed knife if there are players from NRG walking up towards
Everyone's just posted. Everyone's just posted. What 100 Thieves gonna do? They know B main is cleared right now, so they instantly pivot.
like the previous round, just
Okay.
playing back, controlling
So-
that area of the map for any over pushing.
Late elbow explore. No re-clear there, though, from 100 Thieves. They want to stay entrenched, I
I
think.
mean,
on
if you look
B.
at the minimap, it looks like NRG just realized the round started. They're just now
Yep.
exiting.
I mean, that's the point, right? That's the default.
Working towards a main.
The round, they just have to wait for like one phase just to see if 100 Thieves are doing anything off rip.
Some kind of walk-up.
And now they're not doing anything off rip. Now they group up for the strat. So I think they literally just gambled.
Entrenched, I think.
So what is this? Whose harbor wall is this? This is 100 Thieves. Okay, okay.
Like previous round, just
So very big because KO knife off rip on B tells NRG that KO started B. Now, obviously KO has leg so he can move, but no KO knife. Huge. Next, 100 Thieves walled mid just now. What does that mean? That means one harbors A, but harbor does not have wall. So if harbor doesn't have wall,
area of the map for any over.
let's go A, right? And harbor also one way A main, by the way. So NRG knows this. So they're like, wait, harbor's A and he has no util. All right, let's just group up A.
Late
NRG just realized the working to.
So they go A.
some
They
kind
go
of
A,
walk-up.
they drone, because they're like, yeah, it could still be a stack.
He's the weak side.
Looking good to see you live. Have a great day. I'm going to go for my breakfast. See you soon. All right, peace, man. Thanks for dropping by.
Out of the map for the defenders, though. Notice that no
Yep, drone doesn't see anything. Clears close. Dashes out.
It's gonna be a
Bang.
retake
Knife
to
clears
the wall.
everything. Knife recon clears all sight. Keiko's got sight.
It's just a
Boom.
question of what can Cryo do, and
Nice. All right, so they wall out for the execute. Wall's going to drop. So then, what's Mada immediately re-walls.
Just needs that to be maintained in a position to potentially be
I'm kind of curious. Did
spam kill. Cryo.
later.
he have to wall this early?
Off the side.
This is just a question of what can Cryo do, and
I think it's fine that he walled this early, just in case 100 Thieves are going to pop flash through this wall, right?
He has one of the
Like,
right
if 100
ones,
Thieves
right?
were ready for, like, a fast retake, I think having the wall up
Potentially be
earlier than not is
passed
good.
around.
you got to spam
Okay,
kill
so Ethan just flashed through the wall, so I called that on the minimap.
To be maintained in a position to potentially be passed around.
Why did he flash? Let's see. Okay, it's because these guys are all out in the open. They're out in the open. They're like, all right, you know what? It is, I guess, a bit risky. So he's just going to flash
Passed around.
for these guys to pivot towards A main. It's just to give them more space, delay the push. So what's a retake going to look like? Let's see. 100 Thieves, they have full kill util, full Sova util. They just walled, I think, this way.
spam kill would have been
They
nice.
did. Okay, yeah, look, they're pinging it. They're like, all right. They're like, bang, please do a normal wall this time.
No, everyone's smarter.
No.
Okay, so it's a shallower wall, though.
Draw key trying to do
Oh, wait, no, this is that's a Viper wall.
past that, though.
Okay, so it's not a hard wall. It's a kit. Oh, right. It's because Bang doesn't have his wall. Right. Of course. Of course. So Cryo saved his wall for the retake. Why did a Viper wall early? No, I think the Viper wall is good. They're just placing it down early,
At Arsena's heels.
and then now they're gonna retake. Viper wall up, flash, dash out. Oh my God. What?
Arsena's heels.
Wow.
Side we go here. Is that late? Wall set up there for licks
Counter flash? Has to be an Ethan counter flash.
at Arsenal.
Oh my God. Is oh my God, look at this, look at this. Oh, they're dialed in, dude. Both KOs are dialed in. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, so I was wondering, why did Keiko get unflashed first. It's because there was a counter flash. So that was a nice combo. A blind, harbor blind into a flash into jet dash out. However, both jets get dashed. I'm sorry, gets flashed.
Here's that late
Oh, dude, Timotino actually smokes off Mada, dude.
five wall set up there.
Wow, he actually gave. No, sorry, not Mada. Smokes off Keiko. I don't know why I'm so used to Mada. I mean, I know why I'm used to Mada being the duelist, but dang. Okay, and apparently because NRG's flash came out slightly later, Keiko got unblinded earlier and just owned Timotino.
You take awkward stuff. Awkward
And
indeed.
now, oh baby, oh baby, get your ace king.
4 kills for the round. No one
Oh my god, he was aware, dude. He was so aware. Jumped in with the shorty. All right, and his teammates get the trade. Okay, banger, dude. The second I saw him posted, I knew he was gonna pop off. I didn't know he was gonna get 4 though, but I knew he was gonna pop off. That was a great angle.
And I don't blame them. But it's
Ooh, no, that was nice. Look at that. Wait, if you go back,
fry.
no, listen, if they were questioning the jet pick, they don't.
so Keiko was shooting at a recon. So 100 Thieves had great util. They recon flashed, right? If you want to shoot the recon, you have to get flashed. Or you can just dodge the flash but get fully scanned. So I think 100 Thieves comboed their util very well.
And I don't blame them. But it's really
Unfortunately, Ethan also had a perfect counter flash,
the question.
and it just gave Keiko the first kill.
The Mada Harbor pick. But
Now, I guess I am kind of curious though. Could this have been better?
At Arsena's heels. The side we go. Here's that late 5 wall set up there for retake. Awkward.
I think it's fine. A big thing though. Look at this smoke. Look at this smoke. This harbor smoke from Mada, absolutely legendary. So essentially, this just stopped the rest of 100 Thieves getting this trade. Right, it slowed all of them down, created space for this 1v1, which Keiko does win.
Awkward stuff.
And then, because of this, everyone just has to swing through one at a time. Now, they don't have to. I think the spacing could have been way better. Maybe Bang goes 3, 2, 1, swing, and let me jump out. I'm going to jump out, everyone else swing with me kind of deal. But instead, Bang swings out alone. The other guys are like, okay, wait, maybe we should like swing together, you know? They do, line up, bang, bang.
Flash Kiko making
And Asuna was holding another angle, not with the team, unfortunately.
4 kills for the round. No one questioning the game whatsoever now.
Nice.
Arsena
Okay. What's up, Jam? First time watching the stream live and enjoying it. You're also so well spoken. It feels like almost a video level analysis, but you spend more time in a round to see what went wrong, which is sick. Thank you, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I was actually a little bit nervous about this type of stream because the way I like to dissect these VODs is I like to really go into like the nitty gritty, right? Like, oh my God, we spot a flash that maybe the observers didn't catch or something, just to really flesh out the story of a round. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. How do you feel about the neon meta? I think it's hilarious. I don't know. It's every single emotion combined into one. Like, on one end, it's hilarious seeing Neon just sliding around everywhere. All these montages, all the things Neon can do, which is quite crazy in attack FPS like Valorant. On the other hand, it is kind of cancer that she can just slide at you with a shotgun and just one-shot you. It's like, well, okay. Okay, sure. So I think I like that Neon is good. Because now, these pros will actually have to like aim well. Like, the way I like to compare it is like, it is way harder to hit moving targets in Overwatch than in Valorant. However, for some reason, Valorant pros can't hit in Neon, which like Overwatch pros would just, they would one-tap them out of the sky like any day. All right, have a good night, Gooey. Thanks for stopping by. What was I saying? Right. So I think it's also a skill check. So pros, it's just like, pros just got to get good and hit the neons, dude. I'm going to be honest. Especially right now, not a lot of neons are on Dombi's level. So if a neon does like a really obvious, like, straight slide, if they're not like strafing around the air well, they should still get one tapped. So I do like the concept of Neon. You know, I think she's like breaking boundaries, and she's very creative, and I generally think it's good for the game. I don't think that Neon Slide plus Judge is good for the game though. So I think they need to balance around that. It's a totally new angle in the game. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's a good thing about Riot, right? Like they're not afraid to push the boundaries and just to like try out new things. But anyways, yeah, I think round's over. Cool. 100 Thieves on a save. Timeout. Okay. This guy's like, just swing together, guys. Swing together, please. I beg you. Just swing together. First guy, jump out. Trust me. Just jump out. Jump for your team, dude. And swing together, please. And maybe they gotta be more proactive A main. Oh, I think they're doing that. Because yeah, the past few rounds, they have been very, very passive A main. All right. Let's see what happens. 2. Timotino is playing with the Vandal close B. Is that an anti? What's going on? Ethan has his KO ult. Ah, okay. So Mada has his Harbor ult. So Timotino is probably thinking, well, if I'm going to get Harbor ulted and it's a blind, I may as well play close. My only problem with this is if you're going to play close, just buy the Phantom, you know? Like, I don't think you need to buy a Vandal. But I don't know. Maybe it's a comfort thing. Ethan also does have his KO ult. Very, very big. So how are they going to play around the KO ult? Viper's playing back B, Silva's mid, 2 fighting close A main. Maybe they're going to contest A main, fight A main before the KO ult hits. But if the KO ult does hit, then they might be kind of screwed. So I'm kind of curious. Let's see what happens. So round begins. Bang one ways. NRG. Smokes mid. Ooh. Interesting smoke. So with this smoke, attackers, if there's someone holding mid, like if there's a defender holding mid, technically an attacker can walk up and pad top mid this way. Or if there's a defender holding top mid, they could slip past the angle this way. Honestly, dude, I see the vision. I just feel like this gap is, it would kind of ruin things. I don't know. I have to like hop into a server and actually see the smoke. I think the theory, I think it's more fun in theory than in practice. But it is scary though, right? When there's a smoke mid, you don't know if they're gonna pop flash out of it. So it's still pressure. All right. Anyways, let's watch. Boom, flash, recon, counter knife, knife, bing. Yeah. So yeah, what's going on? What is going on? Okay, wait. Let's think. 100 Thieves know all these ults are coming. What do they do? What's the call? The call is to one way and fight with the one way. They're like, all right, let's hold the one way. We're going to win this time. And then there's a pop flash dart, which is amazing from NRG. A great combo. Bang is looking at the dart, trying to preem it, and it just gets full flashed. Okay. What's Asuna doing? Asuna counter knives. I feel like he just lost at rock, paper, scissors. Because a few things can happen, right? One, NRG can walk up and drone. If they drone, then the knife beats the drone. So he might have his knife out for that reason. If NRG pop flashes and like up jabs dash like they're doing here, then the knife loses because the knife doesn't do anything. Instead, like a molly, right? A molly or something would have been better. Or like a counter flash, you know? Counter flash would have been better. Like Bang takes contact, counter flash, something like that. So I feel like he just lost at rock, paper, scissors. He probably had his knife out, his KO knife out. This play happened. He's like, fuck it, throw it. Because, better than nothing, right? Bang runs away because he's like, damn, I'm full flash. What's going on? And then this recon is perfect. Fully scans Asuna. Asuna's like, crap, I need to ollie. And then Ethan pops his kill ult. Is it hindsight Harry for me to say that Bang could have counter blinded? Is that hindsight to say? Like, oh shit, I'm full flashed. Let me just lob my blind back. Kind of like a molly. Is that hindsight? I guess it depends. Okay. So I guess it depends on what the comms are like between these two. Like, what is the goal here? Is the goal to fight A main and fight them before they kill it? Is that it? Is it to like do a passive hold and not commit to it? Like, what's the goal here? Because they kind of just got ran over. Now, I do think it's a great call from NRG though, because they know they have KO ult, so they're like, all right, you know what? We want to KO ult, but in order to use it, we need to actually get A main first. And they know Hundred Thieves might fight A main. They might fight us before we ult. So that's why they opt for this aggressive play. They're like, all right, we're going to do the set play where we flash, recon, and then dash up. We're going to like tear everything apart here. And then we kill ult. So I think it's a great decision from NRG. I think Hundred Thieves just didn't really have protocols to react to this kind of play. Though I do feel like it should have been kind of expected. I don't know. It just feels very odd because it feels like Hundred Thieves are playing very normally, despite NRG having so many ults. And obviously Keiko did land some great shots. All right. Yeah. Wall goes up, right, and then Mada puts out a second wall, delays the retake. Honestly, like, I think if NRG sees this VOD, one thing they could improve on is delaying this wall, right? Because imagine they don't insta wall, they delay it for a little bit, maybe let their Viper wall drop. It might be a little bit greedy, but like they could probably squeeze out a little bit more time. And then after a little bit of time, there's only 45 seconds on the retake. Then you play your harbor wall. And then when the harbor wall fades, then you Viper wall up. And by that time, there's like no time left, right? So Hundred Thieves have to go through the wall.
With this confidence and
it's just like to squeeze out a few more seconds from the walls. But I guess they're just really scared of the fast retake. So the wall the early wall denies that. All right, Keiko's playing front sight instead of right side of sight, and they have a lurker. Woo! Bang. Nice. Beautiful. 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 Keiko is looking in form, dude. Keiko is looking in absolute form.
That's a gun round, guys.
Is it Dr. MNGG? Or is it not Doctors? It's just like Drung. What time is it at y'all's place? It's 1:30 a.m. here. I am US Central, so let's see. It is 12:30. So I see you're Eastern. It is pretty late. I've been wanting to do a quick stream on this, but I didn't get the chance until now. So we are it's like dreaming. Oh my god, it's dreaming. I like that. I like that. I think the lack of a vowel is what threw me off. All right, dreaming. Got it. But yeah, I really wanted to get this stream out. And yeah, here we are. So we're going to do a quick one. We're only going to VOD review this map, though. Okay, anyways, what's going on? Yes. So something I do also want to highlight. So I think Keiko for 2-ish rounds already. Basically, he just played sight the entire time. So how NRG are playing these posts is everyone is playing off, and they're just leaving Keiko on sight. Makes sense because there's not a lot of space on site. So, and of course, this just opens up the opportunity for mix-ups when someone wants to play here and here, right? If they want to play this crossfire. But also, I think the reason why they're only leaving one on site is because of all the util and Under Thieves have for the retake. So if you imagine it, right? There's like Sova Shocks, there's like Recons, there's Harbor, you know, what's its face? Oh, though technically, both of these guys are dead. So they only have to be scared of what? The Recon? And this. So if they wanted to, they probably could have doubled up on site. But the fact that they don't, I think it's fine. But the fact I want to highlight is Keiko has been playing site this entire time, but look how he's changing it up, right? So he knows that Under Thieves knows that he tends to play around here. So now look at how he plays this round.
Exactly the player that you want with this
Also, a lurk mid. This is a little bit of a mix-up. So Keiko, he's playing here normally. He's waiting. Drone gives Keiko a little bit of space, and now he pivots front side. So this is very, very different. Knife comes out. Nice. Knife, recon, just to give Keiko a little bit of space. Yeah, Keiko's just holding this because he's expecting someone to come through here. But look, these two swing. They don't see him. They're like, huh, wow, site's clear. That's cool. And when these guys activate, right, when 100 Thieves activate, that's when the lurk activates. So this is a really good lurk timing from Scuba. Let's just watch this, right? So he tucks. He's waiting because he knows that 100 Thieves might clear him. And now, boom, he's starting to hear some spam. These guys are joining out because they're like, yo, what's going on? Why are they taking so long? Drone comes out. Keiko peeks front side off the drone. Nothing. Knife out. I mean, I don't know why 100 Thieves are taking so long to retake. Why are they taking so long to retake? I think it's because they respect this wall. Okay, that's probably it. Right? Harbor wall goes down, Viper wall goes up, and now they respect the wall, so now they're just waiting. Yeah, Harbor wall goes down, Viper wall comes up. Psh, psh. I mean, yeah, it's just oppressive. The double wall in A. Super oppressive. I see, that's why. And because it's already so late into the round, Scuba's like, oh, okay, well, they have to be retaking now, right? I've been waiting here for like a whole 20 seconds. And then he walks up. And then let me look at this timing. Great timing. Missed a shot, unfortunately. It's okay. Keiko swings, loops around, gets a pick. You know 100 Thieves are worried. Yeah, and Scuba takes the ace. Bang. Yeah, you know 100 Thieves are nervous because there's really no time left.
That's a gun round, guys.
This match was so fun to watch. 13-2 saved 100 Thieves from the embarrassment. They seem to be, they seem so happy after getting around on attack. Yeah, well, you gotta be happy, right? You gotta stay positive, especially when you're down like what was it, a 12-0 half at the start? Watched the C9 and my BR game. What happened? I believe what C9 upset, right? Yeah. C9 upset both maps. I did not watch the game. I saw the score. It's interesting. I don't know. It's a good suggestion though. Enter name. But yeah, I probably won't be able to do a VOD review today. I think I'm going to be done after this match, considering I'm spending like 2.5 hours every single round. Especially on OT last round, they could have waited for Viper to arrive from A and there would have been a 2v2 retake. Dude, I wish I understand the reference, man. I wish I could understand the reference, but I haven't seen the match yet. No. Maybe I'll watch it sometime this week. Who knows? So if I stream again, just gotta remind me if this game is still on top of mind. All right, well, let's watch the replay here. Boom. Bang. Bang, bang. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. Oh my god, Keiko. He is the A-site destroyer. And now we're going B. Look at his face. Bunkar is so happy. He's looking up to the heavens. He's like, oh my god, I have such a great player on my team. No, but it's not only him. The rest of the team is also playing very, very well. So like the support util has just been like spot on for NRG. Okay, 100 Thieves, save. All right, what's going on? 3 players posted for A main. All right, now 100 Thieves are like we gotta kind of look at A main, guys. When we over here. Okay, and then Silva's playing towards B. What's going on? Cryo's got a Bucky. Vor's got a Stinger. Okay, interesting. So there are 3 stacking A. Everyone has sheriffs. And then the 2 players B have slightly more expensive guns.
Still finding success.
And they're the ones doubled
Feels
up
like one
B,
of
and
these
they're giving up
can't
mid
play
because
all
these are
along.
genuinely long range
And
fights.
They haven't gone up against the Mada all that much either. His bro
Aside
is-
from the pistol round.
That's right. Yeah, Mada fighting 3
All right,
games
yeah.
against
So NRG are
3
just
all.
playing it slow because they know
It's all
NRG are.
that reckoning
I'm
point.
sorry, they know Under Thieves are saving, so they're like, you know what? We want to see if they do
And
anything
we saw this
aggressive.
prior,
So they're probably just gonna
round
wait for another
four,
few
NRG.
seconds, and now they're
Slow
gonna
start with
regroup.
eyes on mid,
Okay,
expecting a push
what
up.
now? Well, what was that?
4 rounds ago, NRG with a
What was
really
this?
slow start with eyes on mid, expecting
Oh, it's a late one-way A main. Was there no one-way A main? There was. Whose was this? Was
Like,
this
to really be able to
NRG's?
slow them down too much. I mean, you're not
Oh,
going
wait.
to really be able to slow them down too
Oh no, Harbor Smoke refreshes. I completely forgot about that.
much.
Oh my goodness.
Three
I need to play Harbor more. Right, it
We saw
refreshes.
this
I'm
prior,
so used to
uh,
Cove just having one charge. Okay,
NRG with a really slow start with
I
eyes
see.
on mid,
So slow start,
push up.
refresh on the one-way, smoke mid, recon. Okay. Mid default, right? Block this off so anyone holding mid can't see it. Recon here, it clears everything close like this. So now NRG knows, okay, close mid is cleared. We also pressured it. It
Really
threatens to
drives
be
a lot of sides. I do think Scuba is, yeah, a bit of
be
a
hit through
centerpiece
mid.
right now in terms of this little
Okay,
bit of action.
the drone from B clears close. However, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty dog shit drone. The drone literally clears here and here. If NRG were close B, like 2 steps is all it takes to avoid the drone. I just don't feel like the drone's worth it. I don't know. I feel like it's protocol. Like, okay, at around like the 1 minute mark, that's when teams generally start shifting and rotating. And that is right. I think he did catch the timing on the reclear. It's just the drone is just so bad, dude. And I'm not even saying this out of hate because I think Sova. I am a Sova main. I think I definitely have the most hours on Sova. I think maybe second most. But anyways, I love Sova. And the fact that Riot gutted his drone just pains me so much. But yeah, I mean, that drone didn't really do much.
I mean, I think you can kind of hear it from like Ethan in the voice.
Oh,
box.
here's a drone.
How they're just
Immediately, the
okay,
blind.
just
Yes,
good
let's
to
go.
work the map a little
That's
bit,
what Banks
slow
should have
things
done, like,
down. Okay,
what,
that's
was it
just
last
it.
round?
It
Where he
happens.
just got
Failed.
flashed and
Yeah,
dumpstered on?
just keep running this exec. They
Okay,
can't stop
Bang
us.
tanks the knife, so they think he's close, and then he walks away.
Can't stop
So
us, and they
nice.
can't retake us.
Interestingly enough, Under Thieves were stacked A, and then these two left to go mid because of NRG's mid pressure. So actually, NRG, their mid default worked. It worked very, very well. It drew these 2 players away from A. It's just solo Bang on A, and now like these guys are.
Sending
I
it,
mean,
bro. Yeah.
send the freaking destroyer onto A, dude. Send the A site destroyer
It's
in.
gonna be a Hunter Thieves opting into the retake. Of course, it's Bucky and Stinger, so they might try and find a weird timing.
Drop
okay, I like
spike.
the counter code being thrown out.
Whoa,
It's gonna give him
whoa, Timotino.
a pocket to play from here.
Oh!
In the back of the side, it's
Wait,
the
wait,
great sword
wait.
from Timo that notches the 2nd kill for the Jet. Now he needs to find another way back in. There's no flash to get him into the
1v3.
fight again, though. And so the Cove, the High Tide Rider's going to come down.
Okay, all right, getting ready to smoke backside again. A great stall smoke.
Allowed them to get a
Interesting.
couple
So
kills.
Mada, Coves.
Stuns, but
Oh my god.
They still need to refight, though. That's kind
Ooh,
of the issue.
nice. The instant he heard that this Cove was getting spammed, immediately blinds. It's a great reaction.
For 2
Into
so
the deep,
far.
into the freaking deep.
Okay, that's tough. Here's that reckoning, going to make it very, very difficult to fight back.
Okay,
To the side, but Hunter Thieves have
so
a
now
couple
what?
plays coming out of connector
Continue
now.
walking up.
Timo wants to wrap around. Recon destroyed. Ethan shows himself.
No more knives.
And Timo cannot find a connection. Needed a headshot there. Ethan's on 3 for the round.
Bang. All right.
Should be comfy.
Was it Better Guns Prevail? Better Guns Prevail, yeah. It got really close, though. It did get really, really close. What in the world happened? What in the world happened? Drone does CMAS. For a while, I was looking at old games, and Silver Drone was so long. Yeah. I guess I will admit, like, Silver Drone was really strong back then. I guess the difference between Silver Drone and, like, Dog is that Drone has unlimited sight, right? Versus the Dog, Dog is nearsighted, and even things like Roomba and stuff are only effective at close range. So I get it. The balance is okay. Drone can see people far away. It can tag people far away, and so the distance it goes can't be that long. But still, dude, like, dang, that sucks, dude. That really does suck. But I mean, I think you can work around it. I think if you're Silva, you have some kind of protocol that hey, I'm gonna drone from here or something. right? You drone up like this. You'll get way more distance this way. Or just don't drone B main. This doesn't really feel like a great place to drone. I feel like, you know, if you drone something like top mid, look at the distance you can see from top mid. I don't know, it just feels like a way better drone. Okay. Anyways, what's going on? Or I guess even like a mid drone could be decent, right? Like drone on mid doors, clear all the close mid angles. That just makes your life so much easier. Riot has reduced the time on every util, but mix alt lasts the entire round. Mix alt? What do you mean? Also had extra pings. Ah, yeah, the extra pings were hilarious. Especially Cypher, they nerfed him to Oblivion. I agree. Spoiler alert, the next video that we're going to drop kind of touches on that. Just a little bit. The ult doesn't seem to end. Oh, so you mean it just lasts a while. Honestly, I think it's needed. I'll say it. I think it's needed. Otherwise, it would be a terrible ult. I already don't think it's that good. I think I'd prefer a breach ult over a mix ult. But it's okay. I think that's the vibe with mix. He's just like, he's all right. You know, his ult, it's pretty good. It's all right. His heal, it's all right. His stun, it's okay. The speed up, it's kind of meh. It's not bad. You know, everything still gets value. Just not so great, I think. But anywho, what happened? Yeah, so Molly, nice Molly to clear close. Keiko dashes out. Smoke. There wasn't even a recon. Interesting on the double smokes. Gave the spike. Ooh, okay. So fast retake from Ninja Thieves. Very fast retake. Whose flash was that? That was Asuna's flash. So the flash sight into the immediate wall sight. So 100 Thieves just aren't letting NRG take sight. That's the change up. Instead of just playing full retake, because it's impossible to retake, right? I think that's a realization they've had. With the Harbor Wall into the Viper Wall and post, it's like, dude, it's just too oppressive. So they're like, all right, we gotta retake fast. We gotta hit them before they plant. Wall. It's funny that they wall, but they're still behind the Viper Wall. But I understand, you know, going through a Viper Wall is still scary. Viper Wall goes down, and they're all here. Okay. So this is the downside to Harbor Walling late. You know, I mentioned before that I wanted to see Mada save his wall a little bit. This was not the time to save wall. I think it's better that he walls us slightly early than slightly late. Because you have, you know, this scenario happens. Now, could he have predicted that this was going to happen? Maybe. I think the moment Bang does this wall, it should... The second Bang does this wall and NRG Thieves throws a flash, I think that should be a sign like, hey guys, I think they're fast retaking. Maybe they're trying to fight for sight. And then, I mean, it gets very chaotic, so I know it's hard to plan. But I think Scuba just has to be like, oh wait, did Scuba die?
So they might try and find a weird timing. Okay, I like the counter code being thrown up. It's going to give him...
Oh, wait, it's because Scuba died. That's why. Of course. You know, NRG wouldn't make such a noob mistake. It's because Viper died. It's because Scuba died. So that's why the wall dropped earlier than expected, and Mada's like, oh crap, I have to reinforce it earlier than I thought. That's why. Okay. And then what the heck happened? So the wall dropped. Keiko looked a little bit taken off guard, but honestly, tough spot, right? Wall drops, he sees two players. Flex, this guy's not looking, this guy's looking at you. Flash, it's a bit messy. So the ult stalls under Thieves retake. Timotino firing a random knife into the wall. That's gonna get him killed, by the way. Ethan pop flashes through the wall so that he can plant. I see pop flash, but it was just a normal flash. Okay, cool. Boom. 100 Thieves are up numbers. Mada is playing inside his cove in this weird angle because he's hoping to cheese the kill. Boom, we already mentioned this before. Great counter util. One guy holding flank, two holding here. Yeah, Ethan is like... Yeah, Ethan's just trying to hold mid while Mada holds back sight. He has ult. NRG are like, yeah, we're going to lose if we don't ult. Just burn the ult.
That's tough.
When did Mada ult? Did he ult before the recon?
For two, so that's kind of the issue.
I'm kind of curious what prompted the wall. Or what prompted the ult. Did he do it off a reaction or was it proactive? No, I think both teams just had the same idea. So both teams just had the same timing.
So far. Okay, that's tough. Here's that reckoning going to make it very...
Boom. Nice counter util though. Because of that, even though these two got scanned, 100 Thieves cannot capitalize off it.
Very difficult to fight back into the side, but 100 Thieves have a couple players coming out.
So now these two just double up on site. They're fighting together.
Wants to wrap around. Recon
Imagine if Timothy had an extra knife. Imagine if he didn't spam that knife through the wall. Would he have won the duel? Maybe, actually. I mean, I don't think he didn't get one shot. It was a body shot.
Droid, Ethan showed.
The mix ult is just kind of shit for most things. Yeah. Again, I just think it's meh. It does have value. I've gotten kills off mix ult before.
And Timo cannot find
a it's like it's alright, you know. It doesn't feel like oppressive. It's not terrible either. All right. Anyways, very good round from Ethan. Let's watch his kills.
Despite not actually having rifles, but it's because of an adaptation they made with the utility, where while NRG were executing into the site and about to plant, they had sent in a harbor wall.
Nice shot at the end.
That was a little bit more.
All right, let's go, Ethan. Let's go. Okay.
Success.
Now we are in the tables have turned, the tides have shifted. Whatever analogy, because now 100 Thieves have ults and NRG don't. So, what now? What can we do with these ults? Well, it's great for retakes, right? We got KO ult and Harbor ult for retakes. Very, very oppressive. We can do some kind of set play with Silva ult. It's okay for retakes. But what are we going to do now? Ooh, imagine. Bang. Ooh, ooh. I see it. I see the vision. 100 Thieves. We have an op holding this line. Off this contact, we knife here. Bang, scans all of them. Silva ult. I understand the vision. And then while we have a trap play towards B, double smokes towards A. All right. So we have a different Viper wall. This wall stalls an A hit and stalls mid. And then we also have a second layer of smokes wherever we want. Whether that's... Oh, it looks like Bang might one-way this again. So they're probably going to one-way while these guys fight B. All right. I like the setup.
Well, guns there, they probably win that round though.
And
let's see.
Idea, I think you can expand on, right? Just have
just knife off rip. Okay, just knife off rip. Beautiful. That works too.
But you're running out of defense side rounds to
Unfortunately, did not get any kills.
Time to call that early round Hunter's Fury.
What happened here? Who got hit? He only got one tag off. Dang. It was looking so juicy too. Maybe the ult's kind of shit. Let's see.
Idea, I think you can expand on, right? Just have KO flash you through that wall. On off time.
Everyone's just scattering too fast.
Timing's to be disruptive.
All right, man. Catch you later. Have a good night. Thank you, Dreaming. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Low-key nose tape won them the game. Dude, I've never tried a nose tape before, but apparently it's just like really good for, well, I guess just breathing. Wait, I think you get more circulation in your nose or something. So, dude, that might be the hack, dude. Okay, anyways, so the trap play didn't really work out. Timotino gets spammed. A little bit scary. So now what? Ooh, a walkout mid and walkout A main while this play's happening. Interesting. Wall threatens the top hit, the nest lurk for these guys to go from elbow to mid now. Interesting. So while... Oh, this is interesting. So this is probably an impromptu strat, but Brock is droning to keep players locked in on B, while these guys, these two, are going this away, and these guys are going this away to crunch mid. And maybe this guy is going to lurk. I like it. All right, Bang is like, yeah. Oh, yo my.
Wow. Bang feels like he has to
Oh
use that
me,
just
oh
to
my.
live.
Bang just wasted ult. Wait. Whoa. I mean, I guess he had no choice. He doesn't have Cove. Does Cryo... Wait, where did Cryo use his... Oh, Cryo places smoke here. Oh.
He's not carrying.
Actually netting Fury with the knife.
So Bang was gonna walk out mid.
People with the knife, but then the Hunter.
He hears that he's getting run down. And he's like, I might be getting pinched, and so I'm gonna run away. But not only that, I think there's a lot of players here, so I'm going to ult.
Timo's at 2 all of a sudden, by the way.
I see why he made the decision. I just don't think it was good. I mean, what if he just... What if he heard this and he's like, yo, Cryo, put up your wall. The wall goes up, takes his fight. But that's hindsight though, right? That's hindsight. For all Bang knows, there could be 4 players running at him like this. Okay, so that's hindsight. Okay.
But then the Hunter.
But I mean, surely if you hear him, okay. What? Okay, you have to think. What are the comms like for 100 Thieves?
Defense-side rounds to play is kind of the issue.
All right, they're like, all right, there's a lot B main. Let's go back a little bit. Harbor wall. They're like, this guy looks over. He's like, wait, they harbor walled us. They harbor walled us tunnel. They could be going nest. They could be going nest. They could be going back mid. They could be going back doors. Careful, Bang. And Bang's like, oh shit, really? Then Bang will be like, can you smoke? Can you wall up? Can you wall up, Cryo? Wall up, wall up. No wall up. Or maybe like these guys are calming so much that this guy doesn't have a chance to calm to this guy. Maybe that's it. Because I do think the harbor wall is such an overreaction. Okay, if I were to guess, I think in Bang's mind, he's like, okay, yo, I am the win condition because I have a wall. And if without this wall, we can't retake. I think that's his thought process. Because, you know, Viper already used all of her stuff here, and he's like, all right, wait, like, we need this wall. I think. So he's really, really trying to stay alive. And he's played weak side, right? So if he's like, all right, like, if I got to stick to the book, weak side, I need to stay alive. So he runs away. And he probably realizes that he can't actually get through this door without getting shot in the back. So that's why he ults out like that. Okay. So you know what? I understand the decision. I do understand. I just think the best team in the world would not play like this. Right? Like what? Like I imagine this wall comes up. Oh shit, they're telling me they could be going mid. Vora sees Bang is out here. Vora's like, we should fight top mid. Recon. Right? Or maybe recon here. You know, it scans nest, right? Maybe recon over here. Recon over here. These guys get close to the wall. Get ready for a fight. Watch out for kill flash. Get ready to turn around. Okay, scale up. Bang's over here. Can you wall up? Wall up. All right. Now Bang can focus on this fight, and these guys can also come through with recon. Now, of course, it's easy to say since, you know, it literally took me like 10 minutes to get to this conclusion. But, you know, I assume like the best team in the world would probably come up with something similar on the spot. Because I do feel like this is just like, it's like, is this really the ideal spot you want to be in? No, definitely not.
Not great, because he's not carrying it off.
Wow, Bang feels like he has to use
that
just to live.
So now everyone, hold on, just look at this. Look at this now. Look at that.
And he still dies because Mada's working.
Okay, but like, should you... I think it's because Bang is fighting for his life. Even though he probably heard this nest comp, he didn't expect someone to already be here already. So I think it's just props to Mada for seeing this timing and just taking it. Because if he hesitated, the timing wouldn't be here anymore.
Goodbye, Reckoning.
Alt more straight down the hallway, I feel, gets at least 3. Yeah. I think there definitely is a way to swing the alt so that it gets more value. I agree.
And it's over.
But it happens, right?
He still dies because Mod has worked his way up through mid.
Okay, I mean, I think this round's over.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah,
just realised
boom,
what
look
the
at all
HG
this
playing.
space taken. They had to be aware of A main. Oh,
Cove
Mada.
over at the causeway. Timo low, so hoping to set up at least like a...
It's funny because you can tell Mada's like actually rarely played in this spot before because of his crosshair placement. Look how low it is.
Thrown over at the causeway. Timo low, so hoping to set up at least like a...
Or maybe he's expecting to get peek from like this like super back wall. Maybe that's what he's holding for.
A staggered double swing.
But still,
Oh,
like,
Mada is everywhere,
he was
man.
basically aiming at the guy's feet.
They don't know how to act. They don't know what to do.
Just mobbing
Yeah,
it
it's
up.
over. All right, next.
Play on
Wait, what happened to
Halloran.
Not
A
in.
main?
Yeah, man. Low, so hoping to set up at least like a...
Peaks, loses. Okay, got it. Just lost a gunfight. It's okay, it
They
happens.
have early round players, which it feels like a situation.
If your plays around the harbor on this particular harbor, it's been
Yeah. I just feel like for 100 Thieves, there just really wasn't a plan. Yeah, Coach Mad.
Brutal, man.
away here. It's an 8 round. Looking at
Yeah.
like a...
Honestly, when would you fight that angle except for that situation? That is true. Exactly, right. Literally, like, the only time... Like, you would probably play this angle more in death matches than in an actual ranked game. So, I totally get it. He's like, what is this angle? I've never actually played it before. And you could tell 100 Thieves were also not ready to get posted on from this off angle. They're like, what the heck is that angle? Hilarious.
Also selling me on just NRG. Can we just
Okay,
see some
okay. Asna's got killed, so they can still retake with this. Krau's 2 off his Viper ult. If he gets an orb or a kill, he's definitely going to have his ult next round.
Oh, bro, this guy's great. He's
Yeah.
a freak. A little bit of, listen, I wouldn't be mad at him.
Okay.
Little kiss.
Okay, but yeah, I think the problem that round was just like, I'm really unsure like what the protocols are for here. The protocols are a little bit weird, but I also feel like, you know, you can't really have a protocol for, you know, when the attackers literally come through elbow to here. Though I'm gonna be honest here, I'm not gonna lie. Surely in a scrim this has happened before. It's hard for me to believe that no team has ever done this sequence where they went through elbow, took top mid, and they came back mid doors. And it just does seem kind of weird that, like, you know, the weak side is playing 1-1 like this. And just one guy solo holding this one way and one guy, like, walking out mid by themselves. It feels kind of weird. Oh my god, it's Nox and Box! What's up, man? Late night streaming, dude. Yes. Yep. Dude, I was grinding out the script today. Holy crap. I, like, really wanted to get the script done. Because I wanted to, what's it called? I have an idea for another video that I want to make. So I'm like, okay, but if I want to get that done and Solve Academy stuff, I need to like dial in the script. So I was just like, dude, I was fucking dialed in. The script is done. You're going to get it tomorrow. Bang. Was looking fit for bed, lol, and here you are. Yeah, dude, it's just me dissecting this game round by round. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you probably know about this, but yeah, NRG kind of slapped 100 Thieves on this map. And Mada is on Harbor. So it's a fascinating map. Schlock, love from India. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you for watching. Work time tomorrow. Yes, sir. Tomorrow's going to be a fun day. Not for my voice, but it's going to be a fun day. Okay.
It doesn't seem like NRG because they're the only team.
That's the lineup. You can see it. Bing, bing. It's going to hit back B. So it looks like it's a fast B hit. All right, let's watch this fast B exec. Whoa, whoa. It's a fast B exec with what? Kale stuff, with Jet going up, Sova hitting a recon back sight. We have a Viper wall early, okay, for the B hit, standard. And we have Harbor, but these two are mid. Ooh, okay. Heading to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Have a good sleep. And pretty much it was a good watch. Ah, okay. You caught it live. I could not catch it live, so we're watching it right now. But yeah, have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so where are we at? Yes, so it is going to be a B rush with 2 lurking mid. So I think because they saw Bang like solo mid, they probably want to punish some kind of rotate here. So I am pretty curious. What's happening A? The one way, these 2 are here. KO is top mid. Sova is B. I guess I'm kind of curious. Why do they keep having Silva B? Why not Silva like top mid? Because I know like in the past on Breeze, Silva used to be like the top mid player. I think there was a recon that you can just literally toss like here to here. And if you want to go away, you have a really fast rotate this way. And you can just like recon up high like that. I guess KO could do something similar. But I still feel like Silva top mid is better than Silva on like hard dedicated onto a site. I guess the anti-B rush is what they're playing for. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's see what happens. So boom, B hit, bang, knife, swoosh. Oh, oh, wait. What? Interesting. I think he wanted to dash into the smoke. Oh no. No, probably not. I think the smoke's a little bit deep. So knife does get 1. The recon is still landing. Okay, so NRG just need a little bit more. They just need a few more reps on this execute. All right, they have to lab it out a little bit more in the custom game. Because yes, wait like a split second more before coming out. Knife, smoke across, dash out. I like it. No double smoke though. When did he use the second smoke? 1 smoke for the cross. What? Oh, he got mollied. And so he wanted to smoke on top of himself because he got mollied. I think he just panicked. Honestly, I literally think that's it. I think he just panicked. Because no way Keiko is going to like rewind the replay. And he's going to be like, yes, that was actually the optimal move. Using both smokes here and then dashing out in the open before the recon. It's like, probably not. What's up? How do you pronounce your name? I mean, I want to say IGN Spy because that's just like easy, but I feel like it's something else. Oh, is it? Oh my god, I'm the freaking goat. Let's go. IGN Spy. Let's go. Welcome, man. Thanks for dropping by. Or thanks for stopping by on this nice evening. Okay, wait. So the B hit didn't go well. These 3 are grouping up mid. They're gonna so it's a B fake into a mid walk up. Will they get this pick? Bang. Boom. Perfectly. As planned. The B fake should have gone a little bit better, but the strat worked, right? These guys wanted to pick off a straggler mid. Boom. Perfect read. And now Bang's like, dang. Alright, and now it's an A hit. Okay. Oh, boom. 2.
That's pretty big, but there's just no presence at A.
Ooh, it's a little bit scary. Why is that? Oh, I see. Dude, Ethan is so smart, dude. What's up, Sleepy? So what's happening is these guys are like, they gotta pick mid, right? The strat worked. The B fake, it didn't really. The B fake worked even though Keiko threw away his life. Okay, the execution could have been a bit better, but it's okay. Everyone's regrouping for the A hit because of the pick. Smoke comes up. They're going through. They go through doors, and then like Ethan's coming. He's like, guys, wait for me. I have spike. I'm coming. And then the smoke drops. You know, Scuba's like, dude, I'm out of gas. Shit.
Side of them.
So Ethan, he knows like, wait, there could be people top mid. And actually, no, they heard someone spamming top mid. So he knows someone is top mid. So he's like, okay, I'm not going to risk crossing and dropping the spike and dying. So instead of making this risky cross,
To A.
This mid
he goes through vents back A main to avoid this. Because if Ethan crossed out, he definitely would have died. Now, he may have actually jiggled it and spotted these guys. So I don't know if it was a read. But either way, this was the right pathing, for sure. Now, I think there definitely is a risk that someone could be late A main. But I wonder if like the comms were good or something, and that's why he just wasn't. That's why he was so sure that no one's A main. I mean, we could go back and rewind it just to really see what NRG knows, but honestly, I'm kind of lazy. Either way, they get sight. Wall stalls the retake. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh. I like the proactiveness. I really, really do. Unfortunately, someone was like right up against him, rubbing body to body, and Austin just takes him down. It didn't work, but I don't think it was a wrong play. Actually, like, there's a very high chance that like 3 players just get pop flash and this guy pops off. So I do like the play. I do like the call. Molly. Molly's tipping. Nice. Got a great crossover placement from Ethan. Boom, and then the ult to delay the retake. All right. Recon. Oh. Yeah, Brock should not repeat. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. Let's go, Ethan. Let's go, Ethan. Keep going, keep going. Okay. Okay, go stand up, Ethan. Stand up. Let's freaking go. Okay, so it was really good that Brock did not peek. So I think Brock played that really well by not peeking with 39 health. But also, I mean, just great cross placement. Fantastic scan, dude. What? Wait. Was that a god recon that Brock just like casually lobbed? Wow, he casually lobbed a recon here, and it scans everyone back sight. I mean, just perfect. And then just great shots. Boom, boom. And also, you know, Ethan had his ult, so he was shooting a little bit fast. Okay, bang. Where is the next video? Soon TM. Soon. Soon. It is cooking, dude. It is cooking. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. Hopefully. Hopefully. But I feel like there's slightly more like analysis and breakdown in the next video. So you guys can look forward to it. Love all the videos, man, but some of the sponsors like VouChecker and similar apps are very sketch. I hear you. I also haven't had a Valorant tracker sponsor in like in like a really long time. I'm gonna be honest here, man. The economy is a little bit rough right now. So you'll notice that there actually haven't been a lot of sponsors lately. So hey, if there are any sponsors in the chat, I am open, by the way. I am very open to sponsorships. Just hit me up in my email, all right? But yo, let's go. But yeah, I mean, that tells me that you've been watching a lot of old videos. So I appreciate that, man. Hopefully the old videos are still good. Hopefully.
No, you get Ethan on the KO. This is always the agent.
All right, all right, all right.
Pop off on the most.
Boom.
It is his comfort agent.
Okay. Pop. They flash mid to get the op posted mid. Was it an op? No, it's an outlaw. Wait, what the? What am I looking at? Oh no, that's a Marshall. Okay, Marshall. Yeah. All right. So they got the Marshall posted mid. NRG. Oh, dude. I mean, it's just clockwork, dude. Every time 100 Thieves are saving, NRG open with the slow default. So that way they will not get caught off guard by any pushes. By any pushes off rip. And they also threw a fake smoke here to threaten like an A split. And whose smoke is that? A main? This is a knife, so this is a kill knife A main to see if there's any A rushes. Knife scans nothing, so they're like, okay, watch out for like a mid hit or a B walkout. I believe NRG also heard the flash mid, so they are very, very wary of a mid walk down. So you see these two are like, they're dialed in, dude. They're very, very dialed in. Fair point, get your money. You got this. Thank you, man. Is it AJ? AJR? AJR. AJR. I feel like it's just AJ, but I might be trolling. But yeah, Thank you, man. Appreciate you for understanding. But oh, yeah, while we're talking about sponsors, if you guys want to join Solve Academy, it is my private community, where I host live weekly events and I give one-on-one coaching, and we have like a whole VOD library of resources and old VODs. So yeah, if you guys want to get better, maybe get some coaching from me, join our great community, we'd love to have you. And of course, everything that we make from Solve Academy goes directly back into the YouTube videos because, yeah, they take a lot of time and effort to make. So, yeah, that's a shout out. All right, back to the game. Okay, so I think it's good that these two aren't pushing forward because they should know that, like, Scuba's played here before and, someone literally might be posted on this angle. So it's a nice double post, and notice that they're posted close. So it's working with their short range weapons. So that's nice. That. Okay, so Brock has the Outlaw. It's basically an op, and so he's like, where's the push? Inches forward, and actually gets the angle. Interesting. That's really cool. I've actually never once peeked mid doors from this angle before. So if you guys want to know, that's how you do it. If you're defaulting and you think someone's posted mid, you can just lurk up against this wall and get this angle, and they will not expect it. It would be crazy if they expected it.
Like Flex Initiator was a more viable role in the game. When you had Asuna playing the KO there, he was putting up really good performances. As of right now, no one on 100 Thieves is. They're not in this game at all, so it's not a,
Also, something I noticed is look at the setup over here towards A side. We have Keiko holding deep, and then we have Ethan. I believe he was tucked here. Yeah, he's tucked over here because if someone does open the doors and rush through, he can peek out like this. And if he peeks like this, Jet can peek and they can double fight like this, right? It's a double post. If Jet takes contact over here, Ethan can literally just pivot over and they can just redouble peek this angle. So this is a really cool, it's like a pivot spot, right? Where they can find a double peek regardless of whether the push comes from here or from here. So it's pretty cool. Just something to consider.
Look at an individual at this point.
Okay, so 100 Thieves, they got first blooded. They're like, shit. All right, so these two, they want to get active. All right, we have a few more seconds. So usually at around 1:05 is when NRG breaks their default and starts grouping towards the site.
Into his next reckoning, which was pretty huge in the round.
Okay, so now what are they doing? Now they're regrouping. All right, they're regrouping A main. Bang is in an off angle. A great off angle, but he has to get at least one. Oh, nope. Bang feels it too. He feels it too. He's like, all right, well, I think they're regrouping. And now he's getting ready to smoke. Yeah, he's a little bit indecisive. Drone, smoke, plays into smoke. Oh! Oh my god, wait. Oh my goodness, he's staying? Wait, I want to go back. Was it a forced mistake or was it intentional? All right, nice. Great play, though. Asuna flashes through to support this play. I love it. This is great. Boom, he gets one. Okay, there's a molly. It's a forced mistake. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, no. I thought he turned around because he thought that he was getting body blocked by a player. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure he turned around because he thought he was getting body blocked by a player. Either that, or he was trying to play anti. But I feel like if he was playing anti, it would have looked a bit different, I think. He could have just been playing anti. I don't know. But either way, yeah, because of the molly, great molly from Ethan, by the way, now he cannot escape. I mean, it's just a great double peek, dude. Look at that spacing. Perfect. Nice. And Asuna is going for a second one. I really do like this play. Oh, he does get two. Okay, he gets two. I love that timing, dude. It's a great timing.
So the next guy that does it should be
yeah, just AJ? All right, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, these two are reflanking. Oh my goodness, will NRG expect the fast flank? This is such a good flank timing. No, they do. Wait, they kind of do. Wait. Ooh, ooh. Oh, They know.
See the second. All in for Unique now.
Like he has an outlaw.
Phenom today.
Thieves are out of luck
Oh,
in
that's
this
kind of
round.
nice.
They could have made something of it.
One
They
sheriff
really
shot
did
for
need
the
a
outlaw.
50 here.
Oh, double peek.
Sadly, not to
Oh,
be.
he was trying too
Notches
much.
up another
I will say this, guys, as a Silva player, the shocks are absolute freaking bait. I swear to God, they actually hurt you more than they help. Because, you know, it's like, you understand, it's like, oh, you can't really do anything from this angle. You may as well lob a shock to get some chip damage. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. Like, more times than not, they just peek you when you have your shock out. It's so sad. But, yeah, let's go back a little bit.
Just catch them. Expect the
Okay, so something I also want to keep in mind. So NRG were very, very aware of this flank. You can tell Scuba's looking. However,
flank coming.
the great decision here is usually, so every single round, NRG have been planning here out in the open because it's the best plant spot, right? It's playing for everything. You can play for a main. It's literally just playing for everything. So it's the best spot you can plant on Breeze. But because he knows that there could be a flank coming,
Be weird
he
for
plants
Hunter,
safe.
It might catch them off.
And of course, Keiko's clearing every single angle, clears close, doesn't see anything, just, you know, wide peaks. Notice how he's making sound while he's swinging, because these guys, one, can't hear it, and two,
This is pretty weird for
it just
Hunter
makes
here.
his
Might
peaks
catch
look
them
super,
off.
super fast when he's running like that.
Ooh,
And also, you got a great timing on Cryo.
guys, are we ready for it?
Oh my goodness. And then Scuba jump peeks to see if there's a second. It's just perfect, dude. I mean, Keiko gets one, checks back sight in here just to see if anyone else peeked off the same timing. No one there. Scuba knows, all right, maybe there's a second. Jump peek spots him. I mean, it's just perfect.
And they see the second. All in for Unique now.
Yeah, Kiko's just
What's
kind
up, is it Day?
Thieves are out of luck in this round. Looked like they could have made something
If that's
of
an
it,
E?
mate. They really did need a
Or, no, Die, wait. Is it just DY? Die? I love from PH, love her videos. Watching slash listening in the background at work. All right. Well, thank you for stopping by, man. Hopefully, this makes your work more enjoyable.
here. Sadly, not to be. Kiko, not just.
Okay.
Another
Okay.
three-
Boom.
between Kiko and Ethan.
All right, guys. Quick shout out again to my Twitch. At a certain point, soon TM, I will probably only live stream on Twitch. So if you guys aren't following my Twitch yet, would definitely encourage you to. I'd love to see you there. And the link should be in the description, I think. So yeah, just drop me a follow, and hopefully I'll see you guys there in the future.
How many times have I said that Hunter?
Right, that's a quick shout out.
The first
And now,
15 seconds of the
next round.
for Hunter.
Dude, how long have I been streaming, actually? Dude, it's like past 1 a.m. for me. Holy crap. All right, I've been going through this really, really slow. Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up a little bit.
Telling.
If I miss a few details, it's okay. All right, full buy. Let's look. Mada, one of hard rolled, so they really want the orb. Cryo has his Viper ult.
Slow default with E presence. They're not though.
Knife
Looks like they might even
doesn't scan anything.
bum rush
Molly's,
Trey at this
Keiko. Oh, interesting. So what I find really cool is look at how NRG are changing. Look at how NRG are changing up their support util. So remember that one round before where they did a similar like a rush play where they had the recon land right over here and the flash pop like here, right? This time it's a little bit different. So instead they KO knife close over here. I don't know why I drew it like a 1. And they have the recon land over here. So they're changing things up, and there's still a jet dash. So it's just really cool to see them changing up their take.
Oh, Cryo spotted. Just able to get out with his life.
Thieves consistently getting just flashed up over on this
Spam
AC,
battle.
Try to fight close at all.
Look at the space take. Kiko's up and about.
Oh, this padding is so.
Still wrapped around the
Oh
back
my
of it.
goodness,
Yep,
dude.
pyramid. Arsenal able to wrap himself.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. What's going on? What's going on?
Trading into this space a little more effectively.
Oh,
It's an
look at this
even
double push
game.
for 100 Thieves.
Cryo's a little isolated here on the site. There's a two-piece for 100 Thieves trying to work their way towards mid doors on anything.
Bang.
Good timing.
Great peak
Pseudo's
timing.
on the site.
Here's
Now
people
can
mid.
sort this
Molly's
out.
perfect.
This is a tough round to win for 100 Thieves. Look at this poison orb also.
Wow. And now they can't come out. Dash out. Yeah. Nope.
You don't.
Wow.
You try
And the
to
ult.
dash in, but you're
Damn.
right.
Okay. Wow. Dude, NRG are just so good.
Very
Okay.
telling. Especially if NRG are
Let's
playing
go through
that
this again. Can we get a Heretics video since they are the best team? ITW. What does ITW stand for? In the world. Oh, in the world. Are they now? Very fascinating. I don't watch. I am currently focused on the Americas games because slight bias. I am from the US, but maybe. The answer is maybe.
slow deep.
If I stream and I'm like, I don't know what to watch, and the recommendation comes up, I'd be down to watch it. Or in Salve Academy, because I usually do VOD reviews for Salve Academy throughout the week, and so maybe I'll do that for Salve Academy. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. When Heretics win London, we got it. Oh, okay, dude. If they win London, there will be a video on them for sure. Oh, and as long as the grand finals isn't bad. Because I'm not gonna lie, the last final, the Santiago finals, was kind of disappointing. I was not a big fan. So I just did another Nongshin video where I highlighted what Dambi's gameplay against G2. So that was a fun one.
Especially if NRG.
All right. Anyways, dial in. Yes. What happened this round? Okay, so they changed up their thing. Yada yada yada. They came out. Asuna flashes. Dude, he just flashes for fun, just to stop the push. Okay, so look at this. Really great from Keiko. Usually he's been padding this way. Now he's changing it up and he's padding through mid sight. So this is a really nice mix-up that you should, if you guys are playing duelists, definitely have this in your arsenal. Which is you have a default padding where you go like almost every time, and then partway through the game, usually in the second half of the half, this is where you change up the padding, right? So for Keiko, this means going this way, or it could mean maybe padding forward and then getting a pop flash go through this wall. Just like changing it up, so the enemy team never knows how you exactly like to path. So anyways, Keiko does change up the padding, and it's hilarious because he actually just gets spammed through the wall. Oh no, he doesn't get spammed. Vora peeks. What? Wait, so Vora peeks, doesn't get the kill, and immediately tucks back. Come on, Vora. Finish your food. Come on, Vora. I get it, though. I get it. Keiko has aura. You know, he's been slaughtering your entire team for this half. So I get it. But still, like, dang. Whatever. Asuna peeks, finishes the job. Okay, so now, what do we got? This is I mean, at this point, it's looking good for Under Thieves. It's looking really good, right? Because your A anchor is still alive, playing back sight. 3 NRG players are stuck front sight. And she does have a lurk mid, so this is really good for NRG. However, these guys are still alive. They should be aware, and these two are pushed through B. This is the big thing. These two are pushed through B. So, let's see.
Yep, pyramid.
Flash. Whoa. Asuna kills Keiko. Ethan kills Vora. Wow. No, Vora just peeks, dude.
Look at the space tank. Kiko's up and about it. There's actually someone wrapped on the back of. Yep.
I mean, just wait for the flash, right? Just wait for the flash. Just wait for the flash. Like, Asuna's like, yo, I'm going to flash. Flash. He peeks, Vora peeks. It would have been perfect. But instead,
Pyramid.
Vora peeks out and just gets beamed by Ethan, who was holding the angle.
Asuna.
And he's holding the angle because Keiko's like, yo, there's one yellow just spamming the shit out of me. Also,
Just bum rush A at this point.
something I noticed is look at the harbor wall. So instead of the harbor wall reinforcing this Viper wall after this wall drops, Mada actually walls this away.
Thieves consistently getting just flashed up.
I think it did. Okay, it did get really chaotic. It did get really, really chaotic because Ethan flashed here. Keiko was not ready to capitalize off it. They wall here, but Keiko was not ready to swing through. And this, I wonder how much this knife got from, that's Asuna's knife.
Over on this A.
Just able to get out with his life.
How much did the knife get?
Thieves
Let's see.
consistently getting just flashed up over.
I think it literally got 4 players. I think it literally scanned 4 players. So it was a pretty, okay, I see. It scanned 4 players, which is why these two are so confident in their double push. Because they know they're gonna get a 2v1 against the lurker at the very worst. Okay, got it. Yeah, still, it did get a little bit, like, I'm also a little bit confused on what NRG's plan necessarily was. So it's not only, I'm not only criticizing Under Thieves. Like, flash here, What was it? Just to create space to make sure this guy doesn't peek while Keiko's front sight? What's up with this wall? Is it to threaten this push? Or was or was it because they expected Keiko to pad this way? I think that might be it. Right. So maybe Keiko's like, hey, I wanna pad mid sight, all right? So I'm just wall deep, bro. Like just wall deep for me. Okay.
Close at all.
And Mada's like, walls up, bro. He's like, okay, this wall drops. Keiko's posted out in the open. They might not expect them mid sight. Cleared. All right, now Keiko can look right. But Ethan's like, yo, I'm suppressed. Whatever. Anyways, I see it. I see the vision. I do see the vision. I do see the vision. And then the flash here is just to stall time for this play. I see it. Ethan flashes. This guy goes back sight. He's like, crap, duck. Keiko peeks, bang. I see it. I see the vision. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think I see the intention. The util was more or less right. I think. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, I think the timing was just a little bit weird because I think the wall came out slightly early. I think it's fine that the wall comes out early because it's better that the wall comes out early than late if you're going to make this play. So I think it's fine. I think the wall needed to be aimed a little bit better because like this gap should not be a thing. I think the wall just has to be like this. That would have been way better having the wall flushed. Anyways, just small things. Okay. And then what happened? Okay, right. This is where we paused last time. Okay, let's keep going. Ah, yes, VOD dies. Yep, I remember. Okay, so Asuna wide peeks off the flash. However, Brock, because he's playing this angle, the flash popped right over here. So it actually does not flash Brock. And Asuna was pre-aimed A main, so he's not looking at Brock here. And technically, like this would be like an off angle. And then he just gets destroyed. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like the more I watch this, I think it's less of a team dip. I mean, it is a team gap. Don't get me wrong. But it's also just a player gap, dude. I just feel like individually, NRG, every play that NRG's players have made have been more logically sound.
Brian's a little isolated here on the site. There's a two-piece for 100 Thieves trying to work their way towards mid doors, and they didn't find.
Great timing on the peak, dude. Great timing on the peak. He hears footsteps mid, mollies, dug it, boom, shock. This dash out, dude. I get it's oppressive, but like, well, first of all, like this missed, right? The blind missed. Second of all, it's like, I guess they have to force a play. It's a 2v3, right? I get it. They have to force a play. It wouldn't have worked because there's a gap, all right? The dash isn't bad because by dashing here, you're making sure you're not exposed to actually this angle or this angle. So it's not bad. It's not a terrible dash to isolate this close range to this close fight. So I actually think it's okay. You know what? It looked in at first, but I actually think it's okay. 2v3, you're down. You need to make a play. You know Scuba is close and he's stuck. You don't want to let him reposition. And so what do? You try to deafen him. The angle is a little bit weird, so it is hard to get. But Jet's dashing into a smoke, so it's not terrible. You do get vulnerable, and you are, like, you know, decayed, but it's okay. Or, you know what? It's actually not okay because that was the easiest kill for Scuba. And, of course, Brock is a good player, so he's here to help Scuba. So, yeah, unfortunately... okay. Also, Under Thieves are also broke. Right? So, I actually think the right play would have been to save. To either respect the smoke and then save. No, yeah, literally just that. What's happening? The flank
There's a little
comes
isolated here on the
through.
site. There's a two-piece for 100 Thieves trying to...
I don't think it was the double flank's fault. I think the double flank was actually fine. I think it was good. I think Cryo looked away because he didn't expect there to be a mid player when two of his teammates are already so close mid. So this was just like a perfect timing from Scuba.
Work away towards mid.
Also,
Even
did
game,
Scuba hear the
but
flank?
Cryo's a little isolated
No, he did not.
here on the site. There's a two-piece
Scuba just tucked because he hears a running.
for 100
Crowd cut noise, so he's like, okay. Wait a second, bang! Perfect timing.
They didn't even find a good timing. Scuba knows so...
Perfect. Whoa, wait, he goes for it?
By utility, as you try to save.
I do remember last time
Doesn't
he was in the
even
clutch. He did shoot 3 people in the face of the sheriff.
Yeah, that is true.
Aye!
100 Thieves when they're
Now he saves, right?
high tide
Now he
comes
saves,
up,
okay.
Suddenly there's like a
Okay, there we go.
new part of the canvas that is open for them to fight and kill players on, like Bora just there in front of back yellow.
But
Like,
that's the premise of, like, you know, having these double controller comps. Is you
Oh, he got stuck on the wall. That's why. Dang, that's why. If he actually went into the smoke, he might have actually lived.
Well, this is Thieves. The best.
Okay. Now, what are the ults like? Cryo has Viper ult. One off Asuna's K ult. Okay, Scuba has one ult. And Scuba's one of his ult. Okay. The interesting thing about Breeze is both ult orbs are very, very attacker-sided. Like, the A main one is basically free for attackers. The B main orb, it's riskier to get. But it's also very attacker-sided. So... But I guess, like... You could say it makes sense because the map is also quite defender-sided. So it's like, all right, at least give the attackers something. We're going to give the attackers the orbs just to balance it out a little bit. So I think that's fine. Shurikens. Thoughts on the Asuna discourse. What is the Asuna discourse? Oh, wait. Is it the paycheck stealing copy pasta? Is that what you're talking about?
Round was when they were able to throw a high tide. Already had first picks in many rounds.
If that is what you're talking about, I have no comment. I have no idea. Because I just have not watched 100 Thieves enough. Because, unfortunately, they haven't won anything. So, tears. I try to only watch like the best teams because I just find that they're more fun to watch. But basically, people saying they think Asuna has fallen off and isn't worth keeping on. So I've heard interviews, and by interviews I mean I think I heard like one interview, but it really stood out to me. And they were talking about the value Asuna brings to his team. So it's not just like, you know, he shoots good or, you know, he has good utility or whatever, but he brings like this attitude, you know, this growth oriented attitude. He pushes his teammates. He's a great communicator. He's got great energy, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So I think he brings a lot of intangibles to his team. So that's hard to measure. Now, of course, you could argue that, like, okay, well, even with the intangibles, 100 Thieves aren't winning anything. It's like, okay, well, shit, you got me there. It's tough. I don't know. I really don't know what's wrong with this team. It just feels like they have so much potential every year, but they just don't ever make it. I got my new Discord account. Owen got hacked. Ooh. Got it. Well, luckily, I haven't seen any weird messages from you, so that's good to hear at least. But all right, I will accept your friend request after this stream. Megumi Fushiguro VCT, dude. I wish I understood the reference. Is it JJK, dude? That feels like a JJK reference, dude. I have not been following up on anime. Yeah, dude, I knew it, dude. I haven't been following anime for so long. Now, the thing with JJK is actually, like, years ago, I actually finished the entire manga. Beyond Potential, man? No! Fuck, that's Asuna. Damn. But I will say, so far, Asuna has not been impressing me with his play. I feel like... Okay, it is hard. I will say it, because it's definitely different on defense. But I feel like Ethan is just gapping Asuna right now. Just like his util has just been cleaner. The timings of the util is better. Ethan's shooting straighter. So there's all that. So,
The best round was when they were able to throw a high tide on A midway through an
but
extra.
of course, I do also understand that it is easier to look good when you're on attack and you can essentially dictate the pace, right? So there's a little bit of bias there. I wish we can see more attack rounds from Asuna, but unfortunately, we know how this game ends. Okay, anyways, ooh, all right. Sweet, sick, nice. So NRG, a different default, all right? 3-1-1. Both teams throw knives, so it's like a lot of there's pressure A with a knife and maybe Viper Molly. Are you gonna see a Molly from Scuba? Maybe, maybe not. And Ethan might go through this door to make noise, and there's a lurk smoke mid. So in other words, there's a lot of pressure towards the A side. All for these three to wait a few seconds. We're 4 seconds into the round. These guys are gonna wait a beat, and then they're gonna swing. All right. They know that Under Thieves have flanked. They have flanked before, and I think last round they also flanked. So they're like, okay, well, how do people flank? They walk through B main. Okay, we're going to punish that. So that's the plan. Now, Under Thieves, they're like, you know what? Maybe it's time to use our Viper ult. So they Viper ult A main. The knife close to slow down any hits, stop any drones, etc., while the Viper ult comes out. And I guess Jet is here as a second layer of defense.
That looked alright.
They're just going to throw the Viper's Pit in A main.
Boom. Opens a door. Voro's like, shit, what the hell is going on? He's behind this smoke, so he's like,
Scuba a little fearless, just trying to get through towards the other
Oh
side.
my god.
So
Oh my god. Oh my god, Scuba. Ah! Oh my god.
One for one.
I cannot believe Scuba killed Timotino. I cannot believe that. Dude, that's why Scuba's a freaking goat, man. So Scuba kills one. If he just did not panic, and I get what he was trying to do, right?
This is so cursed. I mean,
It looked like he was panicking because he got caught off guard, but he probably wanted to kill one. Spray transferred, doesn't see him. He wanted to tuck right, take out a shorty, go in, get that fight. Unfortunately, he didn't expect Crowd to stay outside of his ult. He accidentally strafed right and then dies. So it's okay. Totally get it. But that's great though. He got one kill, and I guess he confirms the Viper's here, but that's not really much, TBH. Anyways, NRG, they triple jump out, they walk up, don't see anyone, drone out, they're holding elbow, very wary of that. Now, this is a little bit scary because while these three are making noise, Ethan is alone with the spike, and he's like, guys, I'm a little bit scared. I'll say it. I'm alone in mid. There could be two guys holding me. Worst case scenario, right?
Look at NRG, like they're deep on B. The
Okay,
weak side
so
of
drone clears left.
yeah, in the meantime,
Keiko dashes out, gets all the space.
Hold on. Why
Be
do you...
relentless on that site.
Ethan
think
does
it's a
path
shame that even
through.
though they've-
Someone's holding elbow. It's just perfect. It's perfect so far. Keiko's going back side as one player's holding right. I mean, it's just perfect from NRG so far, right? Boom, boom, boom. As this guy jumps across to safety, follows the team. It's
Even
great.
funnel NRG towards B. They're still assuming NRG are going to disrespect the pit and go away.
Yeah,
Keiko doesn't even, dude. Keiko doesn't even risk peeking CT. He jump peeks it.
you know, that is an option.
Look at
could have
that.
is circle
Very,
back
very
and
solid.
just go head
The team groups up. These guys double swing out together to clear everything. One guy still holding elbow because these guys are making a lot of footsteps. So because these guys are running, it's very common for if you're a player here to try to peek off this timing. So that's why Mada's very ready for it.
be through doors, play more.
We can't split the
backside
side
around
though.
pyramids, but
Okay.
Now the push comes. Okay, so Under Thieves. Pretty nice. This guy's living. Very nice. These guys are double pushing, and this guy's going to light tunnels. Okay. However, NRG are ready for
not
this.
gonna be the case. This is just a free
Boom.
plant. Mada
Boom.
under pressure, but
Walls.
back up, throw the high-
It's nice, dude. It's nice. Mada takes contact, blinds back, tucks back, walls. The wall over here stops these guys from pushing, and the wall here stops these guys from pushing. How long does the wall last? Probably similar time to a smoke, right? So probably around like 15, 20 seconds. So probably like 15 seconds, let's be honest. Closer to 15 for sure. Maybe even 12 seconds. I gotta check that. But anywho, yeah, so the wall comes up,
side that's gonna
and
cover
now time is burning for Under Thieves.
all of the entranceways. Under
They will have
doors.
like 20-ish seconds to retake those, so it should be enough time. They're already here.
Mada, okay. Little ping there off the 0
Cool.
point. Both sides have them, in fact. Suppression
Whoa.
now on 100 Thieves is going to make it that much harder to break back in. They can shrug that off, though.
Oh, the Cove. Oh my god, the Cove is so good. Oh my god, the Cove is so good. Yo, Mada has learned the ways of playing in smokes from Som, dude. Holy crap. Like, Som was the Cove master, and now it's Mada. Look at Mada, he's just smirking, he's like... he knows what he just did to them. I mean, that was just nice. Let's go back. Okay, first, how did the... Okay, wait, whose ult was that? That was Brock's ult. Okay, so everyone is playing Sight. Okay, so because this is blocked, and that means 100 Thieves could technically do this loop, everyone is just playing Sight. No one's, you know, going to randomly die B main. So it's good that they make the call to all play on Sight.
Right, it is go time.
It is go time. All right, before this wall drops, NRG wants to get proactive because they know 100 Thieves are going to pop through when this wall drops. So, Knife, it does scan 2. So Brock's like, all right, scans 2, we know where they are. He's just going to ult. Where's his ult? He's ulting his teammate. It's okay. All is good. No, he wanted to ult a half wall. He was just trying to guess where they are. And then the flash. All right. Off this ult, Kale, Ethan flashes. Bang, slows down the push. These guys are all blinded. They're like, shit. Fuck. 100 Thieves. Recon's close. I guess they think that... Okay, they think that NRG are going to push off that flash. Because it was a great flash. So he recons in response. That's fine. Totally get it. Unfortunately, it's not going to get much value. And now, Cryo. What? What? Okay, so Mada Coves here. Asuna flashes. Okay, Asuna counter flashes because he thinks that NRG might push off that knife. I think that's fine. That's okay. I understand it, right? You just got knifed. You're like, shit, I'm going to counter util in response. Totally get it. Understand. And then KO flash from Ethan blinds all three. Everyone's panicking. Silva recons in response. Okay, so it is really, really, really good that NRG are tossing their util early before this wall drops to force counter util from 100 Thieves, right? So now, instead of 100 Thieves being able to set like the perfect god retake, right, with the recon, the flash, the knife, you know, all the util are just bombarding site at the same time, and then everyone's scaling up. What NRG are doing is they're disrupting the retake with their util first. They're being proactive, right? So they knife first. It forces 100 Thieves to flash. They flash. It forces their recon back. And now 100 Thieves have used all their retake util, and they haven't even left half wall yet. So that is it's very well played from NRG. Just very well played. Now you could argue that if you're 100 Thieves, you could just be like, just save your util forehead. Don't use it. But I don't think that. I think that's in hindsight. I think it is very reasonable to, like, when you get hit with util, you toss util back. Like, that would make a lot of sense. It would take a lot of guts to call NRG's bluff and being like, okay, you know what? Yeah, they're knifing us. Yeah, they're flashing us. But I don't think they're going to push through. Let's just hold our util and wait. And also, keep in mind, these guys are all getting so vaulted. So it's like, I understand why they use counter util. I do think that's right. But in that case, that means NRG have just completely outplayed 100 Thieves. I mean, it's nice. You look at where Mada is. He's playing close to the wall because when someone swings through, no one's going to check like close, like directly under them. Boom. Oh, also, because he coved, he knows he can't get spammed. So Asuna tries to jump in, dies, and yeah, everyone's dead. Keiko, I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay from Keiko's POV. It looks like he landed some clean shots.
Fight through layers of util. They can't do it. There's more counter util. Ethan has basically his full kit available there. They're all just playing up.
Yeah, it is also crazy that Ethan has full kit available. Oh, that's sick first blood. Oh, Mada saw the gun barrel. Ah. Oh, my. That was Ethan's flash. I mean, guys, I think there might be a slight KO gap. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap. Oh my goodness, look, the coach is so happy. Bunker is so happy. He's like, yes, this is our potential as a team. Okay, Last round of the half. Let's knock this out. 1-1-3. Okay. So before it was a 3-1-1, now it's a 1-1-3. Flash A, recon, flash, recon. Okay, it's the same A main take. Flash, recon, dash. Asuna counter knifed. Interesting, and also a smoke here. So that way they can't get shot from this angle. Interesting, okay. Wow, very interesting, very interesting. Because a lot of teams, like let's say they want to take A main control, and it's not only specifically for Breeze, it's also for like a lot of other maps. But you know, a lot of maps have mains. So a lot of teams would just smoke here, like a lot of attackers, because you smoke here, deny the defender's info, right? And then you just take the space. The downside is, one, you don't really have much space, right? You do deny info, and the most that this smoke does is it threatens that someone could be over here. That's really all it does. And also, the scary thing is, Under Thieves also have KO flashes. So they could just pop flash through the smoke whenever. So instead, they do their aim in default and they smoke deep. And along with this wall, when this wall goes up and this smoke comes up, now this threatens the walkout, which is terrifying, right? So now instead of, you know, if smoking here and threatening this space, threatening the guy over here, now you're threatening this entire space over here. And as an attacker, it's like, well, you know, you don't want to be the solo guy A against this. So it's a great default. And while everyone else is just posted for a push. And a push they're going to get.
Their mark on this game,
They're going to try to do that with a 3-man walk down mid.
which have been watched for, and all the slow defaults from
And there-
NRG.
Oh, baby.
Is a recon.
KO
if
flash?
you
Yep,
do
KO
something
flash
like
is
this
gonna
and you
come.
Have the Sova top nest and throw the recon all the way bottom mid, so then you can shoot through a wall or a smoke there. But the Sova's
Oh
but
my
it doesn't,
god.
uh,
Oh
matter.
my
They just
goodness.
wait for the
All right,
drop
all right.
in the face.
Oh, baby.
They know they're
Oh,
pushing
baby.
out. Let the Guardians do the work. Oh, just had strips torn off him. There's Kiko.
Beautiful.
And he's knocked the KO.
Beautiful,
It's
beautiful,
all up to
beautiful.
Cryo, who actually
Man,
pretty
so nice. All right, so it is nice that 100 Thieves decided to get proactive. They're like, hey, we're just going to push mid.
Through a wall or
It's crazy that Mada didn't get this kill. Does he have full armor? Is that why?
this and then have the Sova
No, he doesn't even have full
top
armor.
nest
Wow.
and throw the
So
recon
Mada just
all the
whipped.
way
It's okay.
bottom mid, so then you
Rare
can
Mada
shoot
whiff.
through a wall or-
And also no KO flash. Interesting. Asuna didn't feel like KO flashing. I think it's because they would rather have the smoke drop and have everyone posted than trying to like pop flash through and make the play obvious. But either way, like I mean, 100 Thieves. What like Brock got shit on. Asuna also shit on Mada. Beautiful. But what's even better is, off of this death, look how these two activate. They're like, oh shit, they're heavy mid. If they're heavy mid, what does that mean? A's probably weak. These guys immediately walk up. So 100 Thieves are like, okay, let's just back up. We got 2 picks. Perfect. Let's go back. And they're wary that NRG are going to respond by coming out A. So they know this, right? But they didn't realize that Ethan could be out in this off angle already. They're like, oh shit, you know, he's closer than expected. And it's also great for Ethan because he proactively, you know, he literally sprinted to the spot to catch them off guard.
Technically, maybe that probably shouldn't work out. Let the Guardians do the work. Oh, just had strips torn.
I mean, what happened to that flash? Keiko's not flash and he gets 2. And then, of course, Ethan peeks with Keiko.
There's Kiko, and he's knocked the KO.
It's just nice. They kill the KO, bang. Crowd pushes up as Scuba pushes up B. They don't have Spike. Oh, now they know where he is. All right, Scuba's on the flank. Molly.
Stat line, don't worry about it.
Oh no, it
Ah.
wasn't looking at that. I don't think it's 17 and 6 in a 0 back then.
Okay. It was a bit obvious. It was a little bit obvious, and I think Cryo's smart enough to know that too. Because like, you know, Cryo peeks, he's getting mollied. Keiko literally dashes across. He's like, okay, shit, this is gonna be a peek. Jiggle. He's getting pre-fire. He's like, I'm getting pre-fire. What the fuck? They're not peeking. Turns around. There's a lurker. Yep, as expected.
Oh no, it wasn't
And it
looking
is
at that. I don't think
great
it's
big
17
straight
and
from
6
Cryo into the one shot. But Keiko peeks with confidence. Bang, kills Cryo.
Well, I mean, 100 Thieves said in the
Avenges his
I am
teammate.
Paper Mario.
All right. Anyways, let's
Map. See if they
let's go next. Okay, guys, I've been streaming for a hot second, way longer than expected. So I am going to I'm going to try to wrap this up as quickly as I can.
You old fogies
Oh, we still have a couple more rounds because 100 Thieves does win one. All right, let's just watch 100 Thieves, all right? I'm kind of curious too. How does, because remember, it's a mirror matchup. So how does 100 Thieves attack look? And how does NRG's defense look? Because I'm not going to lie, the way that NRG were playing attack, it just felt like there was nothing 100 Thieves could do. Now, okay. Granted, you know, we did the slow VOD review. There was a lot they could have done. But, I mean, just the way the NRG approached the map was so oppressive. So let's see what happens when both sides swap. The Ban XP, what's up? Keiko is just a goat. I agree. He is very, very freaking good. Okay, what's going on? NRG 131. They're playing full retake on the sites and they're just stacking heavy mid. Stack heavy mid means you can fast rotate wherever they go. And it's also something to keep in mind. Look at the loadout. 3 sheriffs, 3 long range pistols because they are posted. And of course, you know, Brock is also taking these long range fights. So something to keep in mind. Okay. So on Thieves, they get a free A site. Oh, look at this! Immediately the wall. Oh my God, they did not expect Timotino to be close. But 2-for-1 trade in favor of Anja Thieves. Crowd pushes up. Okay, these 3 are forced to chill now. Recon for a recon. I'm a great look from Cryo. Just gonna get 1. All right. Okay. Scuba gets a pick. 2v2. Scuba's 1 health though. They don't know if Cryo's still tunnel or if he went back B main.
Cryo should be in a great spot here just to play off all his contacts.
Okay.
His own luck.
Okay. Let's go back. It was looking really good for NRG. I miss him on Liquid, not gonna lie. Yeah, he was what was the story from Keiko? Is he like one of the best duelists in EMEA? Is that it? Or one of the best? I don't know if he's the best, right? Because there's like Durka he has to compete with. I think I heard that he was kind of goated in EMEA, and then he came to the Americas. Okay, but anyways, yes, it was looking good for NRG. They're all here. Anja Thieves haven't planned it yet. The fast retake wall, you know, they're about to come through. Timotino. Okay, Timotino gets into this off angle. Mada did not expect this and gets 1 tapped. These guys, I heard the flash. So they flash, dash out. Keiko gets instantly killed. Keiko. It's tough, dude. It's so tough. He dashes out to make space, but he doesn't have a smoke to dash into. So he just dashes out into the open. In 100 Thieves, they don't try to force anything. They just wait for the... They see the wall. They go through the wall. Ooh. Wait. This guy didn't get the kill? Timotino kills Mada. Asuna kills Keiko. Where's Asuna? Over here. Okay, I see. He peeked out. So off this pot flash, that missed Asuna. He peeks out. Kills 1. NRG are like, crap, this is not good. They duck back. And 100 Thieves keep the space. Perfect. And then during this entire time, they had a lurker up. 100 Thieves had a lurker up elbow. Slowly working his way up. What's Yuto like? Brock has a recon. Okay. And Vora has a recon too. Okay, so as Cryo's walking up, this is when 100 Thieves recons. Because they want to keep the pressure up to create space for Cryo. So that's great. They recon and they plant. And now Ethan is like, okay, what's going on? Yep, doesn't expect this lurk timing. Yeah, Cryo stays alive. And it's just good. Yeah, Vora lands a nice shot. They're trying not to give Brock anything. Cryo comes out, walks out off the timing. Bang. Okay, nice. Yeah, Asuna just was not flashed.
I think I saw a grin. I saw a smile on Cryocel's face. Nice! We didn't get 13 out. Let's go!
We did get 13 out.
Yes! And let this be an example of how
they're so happy, dude. I love it. They're so happy. Yeah, you gotta get your win, dude. You gotta get your dub, right? At least you didn't get 13 0. Let's go.
With our fortunes.
Okay. Wow. This is gonna be fun.
Do not favor us.
So NRG, They chose the right site. Interestingly enough, they have... Oops, what the heck?
Listen,
They have this wall.
Can we
Glad to have
compare
something
that to
cheerful.
NBS's reaction of
Okay, so 100 Thieves, they knife close. They know no one is close. Okay, so they know NRG aren't aggressing A. It's so interesting. Look at this. Wait, who's... Is this cryo smoke?
winning chance?
Listen. This will be an example of how our
Scuba... Cryo... Okay,
our standards drop precipitously when our fortunes.
so that is cryo smoke. So cryo has a smoke lineup that lands over here.
Okay. Listen.
So that's cool. This smoke, boom, when it pops, obviously for an A split. So it threatens an A split. This wall, standard for an A hit. Nice. Okay.
Can we
I'm glad to
compare
have something
that to
cheerful.
NBS's reaction of winning
I'm kind of
chance?
curious what the plan is for here. Because they have pistols, right? They have pistols. So why triple post here? Of all the places, all the positions you can triple post, why post there? Is it because they're trying to dodge the knife? That could be it, right? Because if the knife lands front sight and it scans all over here, they're all going to get scanned. Maybe they're expecting a mid push. If a mid push does come through here, then this angle is actually pretty decent. Interesting. And this wall. It's just a great retake wall, right? This wall comes up. These guys can all just scale up back sight. And they can just defuse a spike like this. Let's see. Drone's out. One guy tries to break the drone. Dash out. Pop flash. I mean, it looks nice, dude. It looks nice. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Everyone's flooding in. Everyone's flooding in. All right. Timotino. All right. So, Timotino is now the A-side demon. Yeah, K goes 18-8. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. So remember how I said, like, it's definitely way easier to look good on KO when you're on attack because you're the one, yeah, because you literally have the set executes. It looked great. Knife close, nothing. Drone out, clears close. Dash. Timotino's looking at the mini map. Drone doesn't see anything. Timotino's waiting. There's a molly that clears this corner. Pop flash high. Timotino peeks the flash. Nothing there. NRG, pop flash front sight. Vora, I believe, just spam scuba. Whose flash was that? That was Ethan's second. Okay, Ethan's second flash. Flash is out. Shock dart. Everyone swings through. The swing was a little bit late, I will say. The peak off the flash was a little bit late from NRG. Yeah, it's not looking great. Yeah, so I think maybe a flash to stop this push. So a flash to stall this push. So flash front sight makes these guys maybe not scale up. And then we got a second flash over here. Honestly, perfect. But no one swung through. It's because Ethan was far away because he was throwing a flash. Brock had his shock dart out. He's going to shock dart here. Why did these guys duck back? Did Asuna flash? What happened? What? Mada was smoking here. And there's a recon. Okay, so NRG reconned high. What is happening? What is happening? Okay, why did NRG not swing through with the second flash? And why did they all gather over here? Were they trying to dodge a recon? Pop flash. Was it because these guys got scanned? And they're trying to... They're not even playing spam, though. I think it's a I think it's a comms issue. I'm sure someone on the team's like, everyone, like, get together, get ready to swing. And Ethan's like, shit, I already threw my flash.
from NRG.
And then they're together and they're like, all right, now let's swing together. But Brock is still lobbing shock darts. Dude, I'm telling you guys, dude, shock darts are such bait. Sometimes it's better to just swing.
Midway through this hit, but the weapons obviously favor the attackers.
Yeah, and Timoteo gets a nice clip. Okay, yeah. Nice shots from Timoteo. You know, he's really looking like Keiko there. The initial exec util looked good from Ninja Thieves. It's very solid. NRGs, they did not. I think the first flash from Ethan's fine, just to like slow down the push. The second flash was also. No, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Because I was about to say, if it landed like here, it would have been better. But at the same time, it's also easier to dodge. Like if Keiko was like playing here, he could easily just slightly turn here and it would dodge this flash. So I think the flash landing here is actually fine. These guys who are sitting back here just need to swing. Like they just have to swing, dude. Like we got like a guy like holding this angle. We got like a guy lobbing shock darts and we have a guy just like, you know, sitting here and chilling. And of course, Ethan's far away because he's throwing flashes. So it's like, I don't know. It's not looking good. You know, I think this is the first round where I'm like, yeah, NRG just, it did not look good so far. But it had to eventually happen, right? And of course, Timotino is a great player, and he capitalizes off that.
A little bit, right? Just best with the aspect ratio.
Okay.
It's all about using cinematic devices
All right, both teams full buy. Ooh. Wait, how did this happen? Oh, they full buy. Oh, they did the buy. Wait, how did they get? It's because Crowbot. No, he did buy util. Wait. Is my econ knowledge just like bad? I did not realize you could get this buy on round 2. Just 5 rifles. Let's see. They had a crazy read. It was a shaky execute though. Yeah, I agree. The read from NRG, perfect. The retake itself, could have been way better. They forced last round. Wait. So they won pistol.
Did they celebrate?
Is it because they got 5 kills on pistol?
Precipitously.
Because usually teams die on, like usually defenders or the other team would die to the spike, but NRG didn't die to the spike. Instead, they just got killed. So maybe that little bit of extra money pushed them over the edge. Okay, no. So, okay, wait. Okay, yeah, this is the round I was. Wait. Yeah, no, this is the round I was thinking about. Okay, I think I just haven't thought too deeply about the econ. I did not realize you were able to get this buy. But I think it's because they all went half armor. But you can half armor full util? And you can half armor by this? And still buy 3 rifles? I did not realize that.
Now fortunes.
And like everyone has full util. Surely it's because like they just got kills, right? I think it's because they got kills in pistol. But even then, like everyone should just go for this buy then. I guess it is risky, right? It is okay. They force last round. It's a kill and spike plant. Yeah, kills and spike plant. I think that's right. Yeah, strikes. You're definitely right. And of course, yeah. As you know, you mentioned this is the last round. I see what you mean. This is the last round. So of course they would spend all of the money they have. So okay, I see now. So I think the reason why, you know, kills, spike plant, but also what was I gonna say? Dude, I'm so cooked. Holy crap. Wait, this has been going on for too long. We have to end this VOD review. Okay. Either way, okay, cool. They got a great buy. I think no one died. So, boom. This is great. This is the perfect scenario for 100 Thieves. They have a full buy against NRG's full buy. Okay, what's going on? 4 stack A, nothing mid, 1 B. Okay, and the solo B guy is playing full retake on this, full retake with this wall. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I am liking this game plan. I'm down to give up mid. I'm liking this game plan, dude. I really am. It's hard to hold A. Fuck it, we stack. Right? And then we're playing full retake B with this wall.
Hey,
I am
still more
down.
Valorant to be played.
Okay, what is 100 Thieves going to do? 2-2-1. Okay, 2-2-1 with the Viper wall towards A. Okay.
NRG only
Knife top mid to detect any pushes.
10 opportunities
All right, so they know this knife clears elbow, so these two are good to go.
to win this game from here, Mitch.
So everyone's just holding. NRG, one way's here because they saw that 100 Thieves knifed elbow. So they're like, all right, they might want to push up elbow. One way here. Threatened, not even threatened, I guess threatened this hold, but just making sure that 100 Thieves can't trek too far top mid from elbow.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys are just posted.
10 match points. That seems pretty
Drone
nice.
B, these guys immediately start rotating off the drone. It was just a default though. They don't know that because, you know, no data yet. Everyone's rotated.
We're playing the long game.
Dang. Okay, so look at this. Fake wall B and drone. So 100 Thieves faking B, walking up A main. I like this. Faking B, walking up A main, one guy mid. Pretty good. NRG. They give up A, but these three, they're not overextending. They have a game plan. You know, we're going to wait out this wall. We're going to pop our own wall. And with this wall, we can now scale forward for the retake. They got full weld though. And because they're heavy towards B, the A players play safe. I say play safe, I mean Keiko. Mada is close in an off angle. He is gonna freaking kill everyone or die.
All right. Hold on.
Oh, all right. Flash, dash out, wall up. Keiko's in this off angle.
Frico back
Grab the site.
What's he
Mada is in an off angle. Will they clear him? They absolutely do. He gets a giga cleared. Okay.
Cryo outdoes him. Timmer's going to be pinged here, but there's not
So-
really much that the defenders can do about it.
Oh, Keiko!
Okay.
Oh my god, the god of A site.
Get out of there as well. That is insane. Down to 300 Thieves, fighting for their lives
Beautiful.
in this game. Bang and Timo deliver. Broken Evening going to be late to the party, but
Whoa,
still,
the
it's
trades
gonna
go
be
through?
1-1. Bang
Whoa,
goes
the
in,
ult.
goes to the throw.
Whoa, the
There
spam.
it is. Brock does him in.
Wow.
NRG.
Okay, wait a second. Okay, we do need to break that down because that was looking really good for 100 Thieves. I liked what I was seeing. Like at this point, it's looking very good. These three are just like sitting in the corner because, you know, they're playing for a retake. It makes sense. Oh, also, recon for info because now they need to see if it's a fake or not. These guys flash, dash. Everyone comes out. These guys are a little bit late, but it's okay. Keiko's just holding this angle. Plants.
What's he about?
Smokes bridge? Okay, listen. It's not terrible. Because these two are late, right? The scariest angle that these two have to face when they come out of A main is bridge. Because if the bridge player can, I believe, see over this wall. So, that's why he smokes bridge. Because he knows a rotator could be already here already, and this is kind of scary. However, I don't think that is the win condition. I think the win condition is, hey, we faked B, it worked. We still have mid control, by the way. So we have mid control, we faked B, A looked free, we came out, we don't see anyone, right? We're getting the plant off, we got a guy holding here. We got sight for free. Why does the timing look so weird? Why are these guys so late? Okay, wait a second. Why does the timing look so bad?
That seems pretty nice.
Whoa, and 100 Thieves, they said it's not, we down by 10, time to work the map.
It's because they're afraid of the elbow guy.
Let's get the
But at this point, they can sprint. Knife out. Okay, everyone. Gun out. Swing together.
Whoa, all
Crowd's going to peek off them.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll say it. These guys are playing like pussies. There's two routes you can take. You know, it's kind of like life. You can take the easy route, which is, okay, we know this is cleared. Let's just do this and group up with the team and fight together for post. Or there's the winning route, which is we go mid as a 3-stack because 3 stacks are strong and just clear mid and run through doors together. You know, and trust that if the NRG are fighting over here, that our teammates on site will just pinch them. You know, we drop the wall and we just kill them. So there's the winning play and there's a safe play. And 100 Thieves went for the safe play, which is these two guys are now running over here. But because of that, look at this entire segment that essentially 2 players are just AFK, right? It's what, 107? I mean, it's probably even longer than that, but like, at what point do they actually get to a place where... So right now it's like, okay, what is...
What's he about to do?
59? So it's like 8 to 10 seconds that these guys are just AFK. So it's like, I just don't think that's great. But anyways, the reason I say that is because when you get a free site, it's a free site, right? You have to assume that like A is weak. Or maybe it's not right to assume that A is weak, but like you just droned and walled B. Like surely you have to assume that did something. Especially when you're getting A for free, when you got A main for free, no one's close, you're just getting site, you're getting a free plant. I think IMO, the better way to play this is to take more space. So imagine if these 3 grouped up mid, they clear top mid together, all right, and then they're going through, and then they literally just go through doors together. And imagine if like a smoke was what was like here instead. Or screw it, you know, if we want the deep smoke, sure, we do the deep smoke, but these 3 just go up together and everyone just clears backside together. Because you know A main is safe because you just cleared it. I think that would have been way better. But why did Mada play so aggressive? He has a hard wall for retake A. Shouldn't he just juggle doors instead? I feel like Mada just committed to the door angles when he didn't need to. I agree. I think this is a very, very aggressive spot. And I don't like imagine if 100 Thieves just tripled up mid. Mada's dead for sure.
What's he about to do?
Now, I guess he really thinks this is like a god angle because this is quite the strong off angle. But like Crow is completely aware of this angle. Like he's retaken from this spot many a times. So he knows of this angle. And Mada just gets shit on. So it's like, yeah. But anyways, so because Bridge is smoked off, these 3 insta re-clear from vents. Okay. And then what happened? This is huge. Keiko is just locking down this line. So he knows no one's pushed back site. This is the knife. The knife hits Timotino. Alright, how does the retake look? Wait, Keiko kills Vora. Where did the Vora kill happen? Oh, Keiko is just peeked out. I see. Vora tried to path towards bricks. Keiko was holding it. Bang. So I see. Vora just did not expect someone to still be over here. And JM, what's up? I'm heading out now, but really enjoyed the first live stream. Really liked the Dambi video. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see. Is it Miss Flower? Hello from Spain. Thank you for entertaining me in my boring lecture. I got you, man. I got you. I root for G2 too. I actually know Val and he went to my high school. It makes it fun to watch. Hey, nice. You know, I'm also a G2 fan. I want to see him succeed. It does suck that they're kind of struggling now. But yeah, hopefully G2 bounces back. But yes, you know, I think the Dambi video was hilarious because, you know, again, like G2 were playing very well in that event, and yet they got destroyed. So I think that just makes Dambi even crazier. So it helped with the storyline. Yeah, glad you enjoyed the video. Okay, so Keiko gets 1, and then he kills Cryo. Is it because Cryo tries to... No, okay, he kills 1 over here. He tucks in, holds mid doors. Yeah, he holds mid doors because his teammates just died from it. Cryo peeks out. What was that flash? Okay, this flash. Okay, So Asuna was like, I'm going to flash backside. All right, flashing high. And Timotino was like, yeah, I got you.
Things here, but there's not really
Pop, flash, peek. Timotino, it's like, nope, no one's here. Keiko just holds for Cryo. And Cryo gets destroyed. Man, this spot is just so good, dude. This spot is very, very good.
this can do about.
Okay, so basically Keiko just wins 2 1v1s. Nice. For sure, Neon's so hard to stop. See you, man. All right, peace, dude. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, Keiko just gets 2 1-taps. I think that is the TLDR. And then NRG just comes out together. Scuba tries to link up with Keiko while these two double up. Very solid. What are the util like? Wait, we got 2 flashes from Ethan. Okay, so now what?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they tried to flush Keiko out by blinding this. Keiko dashes, dodges the util. Pop flash from Ethan. A little bit of a team flash. Brock is he's seeing the sun right now. Scuba is also seeing the sun. Oh no. Wait. Let's watch the flash again. Whee! Dunk. Everyone's seeing the sun. Okay, it happens, guys. It's okay. At least Keiko's holding the line.
Get out of there as well. That is insane.
Okay, so this is a great double peek from Bunch of Thieves. I like the call. Double peek. But dude, there's just no aura, man. They literally double peek Scuba and oh, I guess Asuna just like jiggles a little bit. Taps, backs up. Bang misses his first bullet. But he does eventually convert the kill. So bang, Scuba dies. Bang. Timotino peeks, loses the 1v. No, he does win the 1v1. Okay, he wins the 1v1. Nice. Ethan peeks because, you know, he sees that these guys are fighting. Oh, Ethan doesn't get the kill. Timotino posts for Brock. Brock just hits him with a jiggle. Hits him with a wide swing after. Whoa, look at that Brock movement, dude. It's a movement masterclass. Movement masterclass from Brock. And then Bang does kill Ethan, though. And now it's a 1v1. Bang ults. This should have been a win from him. However, Bang ults. Off this, so he wanted to reposition, right? He wanted to reposition this way because Brock's not going to expect him to single, and this is giving him cover. So I think this is a fine play from Bang, especially because, I mean, did he know what Brock is? They're like, he's yellow. He's like, okay, got it. He glances at the map. He sees a question mark over here. He's like, okay, Brock could either go here or he could go over here. All right, I'm going to swing. I'm going to shoot it from this angle. This should get both. Okay, cool.
But still, it's gonna be a 1-for-1.
Boom. He's like, okay, cool. It's coming up. I'm safe here. Let me just path right. Brock literally sprints forward. And by the way, a hint with the blind, if you see this like shadow around them, it means they got hit by the blind, but because if you can see their face, that means they can see you. So that means they're nearsighted, but you are close enough to them where they can actually see you. So a little trick. So yeah, Brock can absolutely see Bang, and Bang is like, shit, right. And then he dies. Nice. Okay. I wish I could have seen more attack rounds from Bunch of Thieves. Because I feel like they've got some stuff cooking. But unfortunately, NRG's defense was just too good. I also just feel like Bunch of Thieves' defense just wasn't really inspiring. Like, I swear you would see more interesting things in ranked. Which is kind of funny to say. Because, I mean, it just felt like Bunch of Thieves just kind of like sat back and just got owned on defense. I don't know. It did feel kind of odd. But I wonder, like, is that how you should play on Breeze? Like, it is hard to aggress on Breeze, I guess. Especially since you can't play Yoru anymore. So, like, it's hard to walk down to this line in mid, right? It's hard to get really aggressive without it being coin flippy. A-main is a little bit scary because, you know, there's so much Kale and Sova util. So I do get it. But, I don't know. It just felt like they were just eating shit. I feel like the protocols weren't really there. I would have imagined like if NRG tried to rush a site, like they should get flashed, scanned, you know, just completely counter utiled, right? Yeah, I feel like the retake protocols from 100 Thieves could have been a bit better too. But overall, I mean, dude, NRG played like monsters. They played very, very well. Their players seem to be informed. Keiko looks very cozy on the jet. And yeah, there was a gap for sure. And I think it was fun breaking down the gap. All right, guys, I'm exhausted. It is like past 2 a.m. here. Holy sheesh, it is late. I need to head to bed. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next stream. Also, quick shout out for my Twitch. I mean, I feel like I've said this so many times, but I guess I should just keep shouting it out. But eventually I will only stream on Twitch probably. So drop me a follow there, and maybe I'll see you there in the future. All right, peace, guys. Have a good one.